What?
Welcome to Thursday night, everybody, and what is sure to be a night to remember. It's Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Night. I've got 3 voices in my head this evening, and their names are Cryptic Hints, Prada,
And the man who needs no introduction,
and Gem Lethal.
Well, unlike Cryptic here, I need an introduction because I am not known by many.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on, everybody?
Whatever,
I'm
dude,
Prada.
your name's like world known all over. That's it, Tricoro. Get your
Hey,
get
I'm
your
world,
Bofart
Mr.
2D2
Worldwide
Darth
over
Vader
here.
OC on.
Yeah, you're a new commentating phase, Prada. How you situating? How you situating here?
Situating pretty well, still
Kimchi, if you
adjusting
hear my voice, get to the green
slightly,
station,
but,
please.
but
Good.
I'm enjoying it.
It's good. That is good to hear.
Gem.
Oh.
Anyway.
Gem!
Jen is also here.
Yeah, she's
She left her holograms at home.
I'm actually
So now Jem is not alone when it comes to third wheeling with me and Matchstick.
Yep. I might just actually shut up and let you guys carry it.
By all means.
Oh, except Cryptic came to hang out with me, not you guys, so it's fine.
This is true.
If
If you guys could just dip out of here and let
You're
me
right,
and
Kimchi.
Matchstick have
I'm
a little
sorry.
moment.
I'm stupid.
Well, until
No, it's Kast. It's Kast. Yeah, Kast.
I'll disappear when it's
Kast
time
needs to get in
to
here.
Yeah.
me to fight.
No,
Yeah.
I'm kicking down the door and dragging Prada with me. Like, let's go, Prada. You can't leave me behind. No, we're doing this.
Yeah. You're like, you need to stay here with me so that those two are not out of hand.
Oh man, what am I, the grounded neutral? Oh
Yes.
no. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
You picked a bad person to be the grounded neutral.
No, I picked the
Vegeta,
person
yes.
to be the other.
Vegeta, yes!
Vegeta, no.
Where is Kast?
He's figuring out.
Speaking of which,
he can't find the password either.
There. Oh, I swear to Bob if he comes back with that.
where's the password?
I don't see it.
I don't see it. I'm blind.
My mom says I'm cool.
Matchstick is about to be like Patrick, and the password's gonna be SpongeBob. Look at it! Look at it!
I am like Patrick, for I too also have $3.
3, take it or leave it.
So now that we're on stream, how's everyone's day been? How you guys doing?
You know what, dude? I've dropped like, well, I'm having a good week, and I'll tell you why. I've dropped like, I've dropped a belt loop.
Very good.
Congratulations.
Keep it up, dude. Nice.
It helps to basically be doing forced labor for a week straight.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Congratulations.
Yep. Get into chair, Kast. Get in the robot,
Cast here
Shinji.
now.
Get in the chopper. Get in the chopper. My mouth is
There we go. Now we
Come
got
on,
it.
kids. Dozens of people are waiting for Grand Blue to start. What the?
This. Hold on. Can't wait. Everyone, be quiet. Can you hear it?
Lounge.
All I hear is clown music in the background. What's going on?
I don't
No.
know. What happened to Ceeds?
Is everyone leaving? Oh God.
I'm gonna just post this for you, Match.
Yo,
I'm trying my best.
Yo, we had 2 people in the chair, and then all of a sudden, bye-bye!
It was a shadow clone. What do you mean?
They're trying. It was a shadow clown. It was a shadow clown, is what it is.
Shadow Clown is better. Yes.
Oh man.
How apropos. Anyway. Welcome to
Finally.
Grand Blue. Here's your first match. I hope you choke on it.
Finally, God.
And I'm heading to my
Ferry.
first match, so I will
Ferry
return.
versus Eustace. Ugh.
Enjoy.
I saw Zeta background with a a different type of background, so we might get some character changes, maybe?
Honestly, these are two characters that are very little seen throughout the community. And honestly, I can do with seeing less of them.
Aww. Mean.
Why you gotta be so mean?
I've never seen that intro! That's really cute.
Okay.
Wait, Seeds?
Uh-oh.
Okay, so Seeds got kicked off the console. Now he got kicked off the console in real life.
He got hit. He got smacked.
All right, hold on. We're going to tune into Seeds' mic right now. All right, apparently. All right, we're back at the game. Get off as well! I can't wait for Seeds to say he has the wrong controls. I cannot wait to hear that. All right, no, he's got buttons.
Oh, why did I say Kimchi? It's Kast. That's my bad,
Kimchi's
everyone.
the next round.
They both
My
begin with
bad.
a K.
It's true.
All right.
Reading is hard.
Oh, good safe jab. Go for the soft knockdown. All right, explosion. Plus frame.
Oh, wow.
Does not
Nice.
care at all.
Ooh.
All right, waiting.
What happened?
Seeds couldn't believe it and was considering Alt F4.
No, I thought, okay, she did SSBA, then all of a sudden it
Then it
came
had to
up,
wait.
like, checking connection or something.
Okay,
Ooh, that was a
her
good
bag there like got in such a position that it looked like her ass just ballooned to egregious proportions.
Wait, that class? Okay. Okay.
All right, Ferry at chip percentage, and that closed it out. Very nice by Seeds.
Round uno.
A very controversial wait 20 seconds before you start playing strategy.
Yeah.
Apparently it works.
He
Look
used
at this.
I have to take out the garbage strategy. Something I have not seen in a very long time.
Yeah, he's a glass of water. Wait, holding one finger up. Wait. Okay, go.
Pulls up his pinky finger.
Okay. He finally gets
Oh,
to play.
that ball.
Oh, got DP'd. He's like, no. Kast is like, no.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, the Eustace neutral.
The U-troll, if you will.
Nice.
That was the worst throw setup I have ever seen. That was so bad. That was
Hey,
full
if
dash
it works,
and
it works,
nothing.
right?
It didn't work. He got thrown. Oh, let's go, Momo. Trades.
I thought you were talking about for Kast.
Oh no.
Seeds
He just did full
is
dash
terrible.
in nothing.
Wait, is Prada playing?
No.
He should be.
Oh, he might be playing then.
Nothing.
Yeah, he's playing then. You want some? Alright, you got setups? No setups.
Oh, there we go. Got the low. Seeds
Alright.
over here
Seeds
doing
charging
work.
up.
Trying to make
Ooh,
sure
big shots.
Kast doesn't play. He's like, no play for you.
Explosion and a
Oh.
throw.
You are now my punching buddy. Oh, look at that. He got it somehow. Kast was not blocking.
Back at it again. Trying
Nice
to go for
overhead.
a throw setup.
Okay, finally a DP.
Yep.
Finally. Let's see what happens. Trying to keep it safe.
Is it low? I'm trying to
Yeah.
keep it. Okay,
He-
sorry.
Huh?
Is the game
Oh,
volume
that-
actually low? I'm just trying to keep it to where it's not like nuking people's eardrums, but I can turn it up a smidge.
It is a little bit low, but
Okay.
it's fine in my opinion.
I just
I'm
want to make
fine
sure the
with it.
commentary is heard clearly over the commentary
Oh,
and
yeah.
the game audio aren't fighting.
That was nice.
But yeah.
Seeds
All right.
took first
So
round.
Seeds 2-0.
Go
No,
one
that was
round.
one. That was one.
Yeah, that was uno.
A sense of time.
Oh, that was a nice jump in by Seeds. Another jump. Oh, did the orbs. Let's see what happens. The grenade setup. Got it.
Oh, full confirm.
I like this gun.
It is very nice. Very decorative.
You know what,
we
you know what
like
makes
it
guns
until
better?
it's used
Fucking crystals and shit.
against
Overhead.
Oh my
Full
god.
confirm.
Jeez.
Perfect.
That man crazy. He crazy.
He's off to a great showing right now. Is he going to be able to keep this up?
He
Or
went
will Kast be able to bring it back?
I don't like this whip of fairies.
Huh?
It looks like hair.
Oh my god. Wait, what's that song again? I'll whip my hair back and forth.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Ah, yes.
That's not
the ancient
Shantae.
spells.
Ancient
What?
spells.
It's Willow Smith. Shot. Wait. Okay.
No,
good.
Shantae literally whips her hair back and forth. That's a weapon.
She does.
Okay.
That's why
got
Cryptic
the
likes her.
SSDA. Just to get out.
Oh,
Under.
snap.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That'll do it.
Okay.
Yep.
That was a sweep.
Now it's 2-0.
Very well played by Ceeds. Very well played.
Okie dokie. Well, game 1 in the books.
Whoever was cheering for Kast, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Ceeds went to college and came back with knowledge. Bars.
Look at you.
Look at you going back to elementary school.
Wasn't even intentional, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, looks like Tricoro and Kimchi are good to go.
Nice.
Or is it Kast?
Goofy. I took a bad boo-boo.
Hey, boo-boo. Looks like I got gonna be going 0-2.
It begins.
Wait, you went 0-2? Oh no!
No, I
yet.
think not
But
yet.
he's on his
Oh
path
no,
to-
and 2.
It was a 2-1 first match.
Oh look, it's 6.
Everyone's favorite.
Why are we letting the intros rock? I hate it.
Why not?
does.
This is the best
Why
part.
not?
Cool. The devs worked very, very hard on them.
If you're gonna make a cheesy anime game, then you rock that anime intro.
True.
Right?
I'm going to be as cringy as possible.
Oh wow.
Muscle
Okay.
Fury.
Kimchi's is over here just rolling.
He's out there flexing.
He's legitimately correct. Okay, never mind. No longer. 6 was like, I'm shutting that down. So Kara said, I'm shutting that.
Kimchi.
Never mind. Oh my god, the parry.
Very good defense. It's back. And he checked him right there too. Oh, full combo. Only one hit in the SSD or the SBA confirmed. Is he gonna go for a mix-up afterwards? He's gonna sit back and play the neutral game. He already used the fireball.
Oh no.
Reaper's coming on. Oh, he's already dash punching in. Now, are we gonna see a gimmicky kind of SSD, or are we gonna just? Oh, I
Never
think he might
mind.
have tried to go for it there.
Never mind.
He might have wanted to go for it right there.
Maybe. Oh, it would have been cool, but I don't know.
Unfortunately, we don't live in that universe.
Oh, nice throw. Oh, okay. Soriz like, Tricoro's like, you hitting buttons? Hitting buttons? Stand up.
All right, this is fighting back.
Look at that. Oh wow, just ready for him that time. I like the changes that Kimchi did.
Oh yeah. Oh, the fireball hitting late, not letting that throw work.
Big
Flex those. Flex those.
Flex these claws. Let's go.
I have a question. In the actual lore, does this 6 ever lose a fight? Because it really seems on paper like he has no reason to.
I don't know actually.
Oh.
One of you lore people out there.
Okay, both is on chip. Never mind.
Both of them were on shit.
Never mind. One died. Want to do a little bit jumpy, a jumpy Soriz. You don't like the jumpy Soriz. Oh, good parry by Tricoro.
Alright, what frames?
Oh.
Oh, checks him out of the air.
What? All those confirmed. Those were weird confirmed. Into the throw. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kimchi's crazy.
Very solid.
Very
was
solid
crazy.
Soriz play from Kimchi.
Oh yeah.
Believe in victory. Battle. 1. Engage.
Rocking the intros reduces lag, says Chunko.
That's what you guys. Oh,
Oh,
flexing.
no, no,
Like, it's
Like
not
going
up
to flex a
or-
little too soon.
No confirmed from Tricoro. Didn't have anything up or available at the time.
Oh wow. Reflection.
Ooh.
He tried to interrupt. That's all that.
It's fine. It essentially amounted to like a playground shove.
For Soriz, it is the playground show. Oh, no animation.
Soriz is a true beast. You can tell because he swells up when he senses danger.
Oh.
Yeah, get him!
Oh, nothing.
It's a mad world. Damn.
Oh, not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Yeah, that chip damage is real. Oh!
That comeback.
Big ol' clog to the noggin.
Really nice.
Kimchi's like, I'm not scared. Just because I'm on this much health doesn't mean crap.
Right? Alright. Tricoro getting a good bit of damage in. Puts him in the corner.
He's been getting better.
Oh,
And he was ready for it that time.
oh wow.
Bro, can you imagine breaking throws in an online fighting game?
Yeah, right.
Grand Blue special.
Couldn't be me.
Kimchi, you mad lad. Oh, you mad lad. Raw SSBA. Oh my god.
Hey,
Thanks,
that's what we do
man.
here.
That's a great call out, though.
He's a mad lad.
He's a
Hey.
madman. A madman.
A madman.
A madman.
All right. Well, that is Kimchi with the 2-0. And that takes care of round 1 for winners. So we still need to fill
Lower
out
that
the
fight.
lower
Yeah,
bracket.
man.
But I've already picked our next 2 fights.
Nice.
So we're going to have SenpaiSpyder versus Jukem first, followed by Bloo versus Nickle.
Okay, okay.
I'm actually more interested in the Bloo versus Nickle match, if I can be completely honest.
Hey, if that's a match you want to run.
No, I mean, no, like, they will, but I'm just saying. But yeah, first up, Jukem and SenpaiSpyder.
Nice. I can dig it.
We haven't seen Jukem in a little bit either, so.
True.
What do you mean?
The match was pretty good, Tricoro. I'd like, even if you lost, I think we can all tell you're getting better.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
You're still scary.
Not to me, of course.
Okay.
All
Toot your own horn here, but
Get me those French toast cereals.
Oh, are you kidding? French toast cereal is bomb!
cinnamon French toast cereal is good.
Cinnamon French toast.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the taste that you can see. Okay.
oh no.
I won't be able to see it anymore!
The taste that is the meilleur for your year.
Okay, so Jukem's in. Senpai can't really do much. Just stare down.
And
Business Gem is here.
she's out.
Jem's like, no more fun.
Look, I am still hungry. Even after eating whatever the freak I
Go
ate before
eat.
tournament.
Come
So-
back after you eat.
Never. Never. I refuse food.
I reject.
I reject nutrition in all its forms. Too long have we worked under the yoke of nutrients and things that are good for your body.
Oh, wow,
God.
that was awesome. SenpaiSpyder. He got the butterfly for the kill.
Aye, 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 that little butterfly.
Aye, my eyes at the time. Why, aye, do you stay by my side?
Well, only if green, black, and blue paint the colors of the sky. .dmca.
With my butterfly. I'm just asking questions about where the logo. I have a pet butterfly. I'm trying to figure out
No,
where
you
it's
can
at.
have that
Are you trying to
butterfly.
figure out if it's a bird or not?
Yes.
It's a pigeon. What?
This is a pigeon.
SenpaiSpyder with game time.
Here we are at Matchstick Man.
Here we are.
Nothing but the high end of commentary.
This is why This is why Spiral comes in and saves it at the end.
Right?
Spyro is always gonna be my hero.
Everyone's just waiting around for the Baka cast to be over.
Wow. No, not everyone's waiting for the Baka cast to be over. Remember, I'm the pretty voice.
Nah, and I'm the handsome, rogue-like, devilish, debonair voice. There we go. That's it.
That's the word you were looking for.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Is that how I sound? I always thought my voice had a more Clark Gable quality.
No, he tricked Senpai.
You're not supposed to do that. Respect your senpai.
He tricked Senpai.
How could you?
Who tricked Senpai?
How could this happen to me?
Hey, props to Jukem though.
Yeah.
Definitely. That was a very.
Jukem was playing
clean
very
round.
solid. You know what's funny? I remember talking to Jukem, and he watched me play.
Ages ago, when he was still alive.
When I was still a child.
Best friends with
And-
Betty White, as I recall.
And he was like, "How come your Lance gets away with all this stuff? How come I can't do any of this stuff with Lance?" I'm like, dude, sometimes you just have to not care.
Yeah,
He took that to heart, and he just started going ham ever since.
he
When
really
he said
did.
that, I took that personally.
You mean like how like Senpai just took his whole entire life right there?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Senpai was like, I am done with you. That was bullshit.
There we go.
Oh man, look at the pressure.
Hey,
Oh,
look at the
the
pressure.
Whole thing. What a brave man.
He did the whole entire
He did the
thing.
whole record. He could have stopped that too.
Yep. Boombi, that's Kring.
Oh my god, Jukem just did fireball. He did Lancelot's awful fireball right in Metera's face and just said, "What's up?" Right?
I like he's like on vacation right now. Like, it's not bad here on the moon. You only have to like dodge pink arrows every so often.
Now, one thing I'm noticing Jukem might not know is that Lancelot is capable of sweeping under Metera's fireball. I don't think he'll need to know that at this point, though.
I think that's a dead
That
Metera.
might not be dead because this. Oh
Yes,
wow.
it's the dead. Yeah, Prada was right. Cryptic. You're
Lancelot
getting
super.
old.
Lancelot super does no damage.
It's kind of true.
You just had the feeling, the gut feeling.
I was like expecting her to live at like 1.
You know, it's fine. You know, I've always said Lancelot needed a damage adjustment, and I'm happy that in the patch notes they made him 6.
Wow.
I'm mad they reverted him back to season 1 where his air unique had a bit of invul on it.
Wow.
Never knew
He
that.
anti-aired the Metera player. What the heck? You anti-air
Who
Metera?
even does that?
Oh, yo, he's
Look at these
spot
dashing spot dodges.
But
He's
he missed
working
that
himself up to a full Michael Jackson
Oh,
lean.
Wow.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we need. We need like a
Fireball?
funky fresh bard character in this lore that will do the Michael Jackson forward lean for their spot dodge.
I'm not gonna lie, that'd be
That'd be dope.
That's their entire
I'd probably play that
existence.
character.
What is my purpose?
100%
You
my
forward
favorite.
lean for amusement. Oh my
Wait,
god.
isn't there a bard that we can put in this game anyway?
no bards in this game yet.
I said that we can put in this game.
Well, I have no idea. I want somebody whose weapon is just a trumpet that shoots out giant Kamehameha beams.
Oh, you want big band?
Yes, but I want giant Kamehameha beams. What is happening? And Jukem's getting away with
Jukem's
it.
getting like a lot of pressure here right now, which I guess is what Lancelot's designed to do. But holy crap!
That was a really good block from Jukem, blocking the cross up fireball on wake up.
Making Spider pay attention over here.
All right.
Like Spider,
Spider's like,
he
hold on, I
actually made
lost?
Senpai wake up. He
I
woke
was
up
like, man, I
Senpai.
lost. Hold on, give me a second. Let me turn my TV back on.
What me?
Oh no.
I think the
Is that
electrons
pump-
from the gun might be misaligned.
Let me turn on this Georgia math right quick.
Cross up got Jukem and SSVA confirmed.
Well,
I have to call
Hey.
BS. There's no explosions in space.
Explosion.
Understandable. But that's why it's magic. That's why Metera's so magical.
Well, that's not why she's
Such a magical
but that's fine.
Okay, vacuums can't do explosions or sound.
It's a vacuum.
It's a but space is a
vacuum.
vacuum.
But space is a vacuum.
2-1. That's our first 2-1 tonight, and it was Jukem getting a game off of Senpai Spider. Well done, Jukem.
Very
I
well
like
done.
how no one pays attention to me. Yeah.
I pay attention to you every
Yeah.
now and again.
Volunteer, now and again. It's like wiper blades. It comes and goes.
And I'm here, and I'm done. And I'm here, and I'm done.
No, I was talking to my sister, and I forgot I was talking directly into the mic. I was like, shit.
Jem just wanted attention from us.
Yep.
If you wanted attention, all you had to do was ask.
Darren could have ignored you personally.
Yeah. We could have told you to
Do you
piss off.
think I need attention that badly? I
Yes.
breathe and I get attention. I go, Hey, girl.
From the side conversation, yes, we do.
Yes, understandable.
No one listens to me. What? I'm super popular in my own house.
what?
Versus
I
No
zoned
one-
out. What?
We got another Eustace. Holy crap!
Eustace.
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 Very exotic name.
What do you
Wait,
do?
is
Break
it
the whole-
Hikari?
Oh no,
Neutral.
Uncle Eustace.
Uncle.
Oh no, it's Blue. It's
It's
Nickle
Blue
and
and
Blue.
Nickel.
Blue nickel.
Nickel.
Blue nickel.
Yep.
It's gonna be an anime one day.
Probably.
I'll
We
watch
don't want to
it.
jinx stuff.
Honestly, it gets my watch if it
Yeah.
comes out and there's a.
It's
I'm
it's
gonna be like,
cool.
I
Western
foreshadow.
luck doesn't transfer overseas.
That isn't 100% true.
Sitting duck. Sitting duck. Sitting duck. Sitting duck. Sitting duck. Sitting duck.
Oh look, fireball.
Sitting duck. Sitting duck.
You should
It's
die.
Sitting duck.
Fireball. Wait, more fireball. Wait. Dodge the grenade, fireball. Okay. Up, orb,
Surprise.
set, fireball. Okay. Nope.
Jim, are you okay?
What? Wait, I'm waiting for. Okay, no orb.
He got tired of me calling him out. He's like, why do they gotta make fun of me? I'm just playing neutral.
Playing Eustace.
Okay, nice throw. No pressure. Oh, no pressure. What is this game?
This is
Where's the
neutral.
pressure?
Yes. Yes. I love it.
The stream is struggling? Huh. Interesting. Everything on my end is looking hunky-dory. Must be a Twitch issue.
Am I struggling?
I think there may be some.
Yeah,
delay
they may be
issues.
playing like there's trouble, but we're fine.
See, we got apple juice and crackers over here.
Yeah, they're in
I don't
the
know about
chat right
them.
now. In the Torny chat right now.
hurry up.
You heard him. Hurry up.
I mean,
Light
it's
a
it's
fire
round
under
one.
that.
If they want to quit and get out, then we can try it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can restart.
Might be the best option.
Player one.
Yeah.
Win.
Like, we can restart this one entire round.
Battle two. Engage.
It must roll back.
Okay, everyone, we collectively say roll back. 1, 2, 3.
Roll back.
Okay, let's roll back.
I said somebody take a dive, and they started fighting for real.
If you're fighting for real, like, no, I'm taking the dive. Nope. Taking
No.
the dive.
See, every time someone says take a dive and I'm on stream, it's like, yeah, dive. What's a dive?
Yeah. Hey, we're getting a raid from Von Doom at the perfect time. Thank you, Doom.
Perfect timing.
Thank you, Von Doom, for the rave.
If you guys
Thank
don't
you,
know Von
Victor.
Doom, he is one of my good buddies and a
I know Von Doom.
very
I've seen
incredible
Fantastic
recording
Four.
artist. I would suggest you go to his channel and give his work a listen.
I heard he has a really good foot dive.
But
Stop it.
It's good, but he has to talk about it like all the time. It's so annoying.
Hey, Matchstick! You want to see my foot dive?
Foot dive!
No, I don't.
I went to
Foot
Payless
dive.
today, and now I can foot dive.
This is bass kick.
I made a new track today. It's called Foot Dive.
Oh, really? Is that a fact?
That's great.
Let me
dude.
listen to it.
Yeah.
Foot to foot dive, foot to foot dive, foot to foot dive, foot to foot dive. This sounds a lot like your other tracks. I know, and they're all sellers.
fire.
They're all platinum tracks.
That's Dr. Doom, not Von Doom. What is Doom's actual name? Victor Von Doom.
Yeah, Victor Von Doom. Yeah, it's true. Although that's VONDOOM.
It's
Yeah.
kind of weird that his name is Victor Von Doom and then he calls himself Dr. Doom. I was like,
Well, I mean-
okay.
Actually, I'm not sure if he has a degree from any accredited university.
He does. It's
Does
from
he?
Latveria.
Okay, but that's
Well-
Latveria, though.
I don't even know if it's true. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he has a degree from Latveria.
I'll return. It's time to fight gardening tool.
Let's check.
You bodied
Good
him.
luck, Prada!
Thank you, thank you.
Beat him.
No, just try to beat my Zeta next time.
beat him.
Anyway.
low.
I am completely trash at this game right now. I've been in school learning about how to give people shots.
Yeah, sorry, Spauldo. MBK
Usually
in
with a
another,
gun.
in another bracket. Let's see if I can get him to...
No, I know how to do injections now.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's a good thing for everybody else around me.
Now I can stab a man with adrenaline to keep his heart from dying after an overdose.
Now I can stab people legally.
That's essentially correct.
Oh yeah, because I'm learning how to be a farm tech, so like it's always fun to learn how to do things around things. I'm like,
not gonna
yay!
lie.
Eustace.
I would probably, if I was a tech like that, I'd be like, all right, now get ready. This is only gonna hurt for a second, but damn, is it gonna hurt?
No, I learned how to no, so like if you get a shot, you shouldn't feel the pain until like 5 to 15 minutes after the shot.
Ah,
But
good.
anyway.
So the experience should lie to you.
Exactly.
Oh look, fireball! Look, there's another one. Okay.
Well, they're back at it.
Uh-oh.
Running it back.
I thought I saw another hitch. It's fine. I'm sure it's
Oh,
fine.
look, pee-pee.
Oh, nice dodge.
Oh wow. So okay, Blue's in the corner. Oh no!
The whiff throw tech. Whiff throw tech.
The Grand Blue Special, where you whiff throw tech.
First you whiff the throw, then then the other person whiffs the throw, then you punish them, and then you call them a dummy for it.
Dummy.
Nice throw tech, dummy.
That's mean.
Nice throw tech. You a big dummy.
See, it works in any game though.
Where was that from? It wasn't exactly. It was like, you a big dumb head or something like that. I just can't. I can't remember where it's from, but that one always just tickled me in just right in the funny bone.
By the way, all that damage was from two confirmed from Nickle.
Oh, looks like you're up against Rob.
Oh, almost got it. Okay, got the sweep. Let's go.
Ooh. Oh,
no,
trying to
he's
make
already
the
away.
throw there.
Wake up. Wake up.
Oh, no, can't wake up.
They can get inside. See you on the other side.
Yo, that
That's
connects.
gonna get animation.
Oh,
And that makes no sense.
Why a flintlock rifle has an energy beam coming out of it?
I was gonna say because it doesn't get animation from landing that almost at point blank, but you know.
It looked like it was
You're right.
point blank.
My suspension of disbelief was incorrect versus your suspension of disbelief.
We were both very upset about different things.
Yes.
But the point is, we were both upset.
Yeah. The important thing is we're both right.
He's upset because of the game.
Lucky C has the perfect response. That's because it's a rifle from the moon.
Oh, wow.
You know what? Fair. I'll accept it.
I have no choice but to. I don't know enough about the lore to argue.
What do they say in Celebrity Deathmatch? I'll allow it.
Oh, SSSPyder is also from the moon.
The Narmaya stuff.
Yeah.
Even though you hate getting hit by it.
Get him, short stack.
We get to see the end credits for Narmaya finally. Let's do it. I want to see it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't hit rematch.
Ah, they did it though.
Victory.
All right, that's one for Nickle.
Battle 1.
Yeah.
Why do you think it also shoots? I don't know. Why is the sheep and or demon girl fighting the cat man?
The sheep and or demon girl. I think she's more closer to a cow lady.
Is she?
And I'm not saying that because of her Gahangas. I'm
No,
talking
her
about
and
Bahongadongs,
Kangadang.
Okay, her and Ladiva are the same. Okay?
Yeah.
Because
they're
Ladiva
both
has
cow
arms
people.
too.
Ladiva also has massive good.
You mean pecs. Anyway!
They are large and voluptuous. And very supple. Exactly, Narmaya. Exactly!
That was great. Everything just went silent the moment you said that. You're like that kid in the cafeteria where you say the worst possible thing right as everyone hits a natural lull in the conversation. It's like blah, 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 blah. And that's why my mom gives me baths.
What?
Crickets. Damn.
Yo, that perfect though. That was nice, Nickle. That was nice.
3. Engage.
Eustace is a dog boy? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The cat boy is 6.
Mm-hmm.
To be
Well,
fair,
you know,
they're not
loyal.
really drawn differently.
They're not.
Look, at least you know Eustace was like loyal. He's a loyal boy. He only had one. He only caters to one girl in his life.
Soul Rabba, that's mean.
What did he say?
Called Ferry a donkey.
Yo, Ferry's a ghost. And if anything, she's a cat.
I love this game.
The thing is, the lore for this game is more complicated than GBVS.
This is GBVS.
I said GGS.
Oh, GGS.
Oh.
You could
Okay,
have said
that's
like
different.
guilty gear.
I thought
Oh
you said this is more. This Grand Blue's lore is more complicated than Grand Blue's.
Believe in victory.
What?
Wait, donkey or goat? That really needs to be cleared up. So like, we're not talking about the difference between like donkey and mule, where it's okay to mix them up. Donkey or goat?
No, it's goat
Damn.
and sheep. It's not.
I know you just had like a dash in DP.
Immediately. SBA.
Yeah. It's weird that they rear project his special animation during that one. Like, it's usually, I don't know. It's usually just not one layer behind the victim. It just looks weird to me. Damn, Bloo.
Yo, got him.
I've returned, and the prophecy has been that has been foretold.
0-2 gang?
0-2 gang.
Oh, and you. No anti-air on that.
What is Metera? Like flying squirrel?
Something like that.
Something like a flying squirrel.
I thought she was like Yule. Yule and Metera are the same species.
Are they both foxes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Narmaya and Ladiva are the same species.
Are y'all watching Bloo go off again?
Yeah.
He's actually going ham.
He's actually applying
Vegeta
some
and
great
Grand are
pressure.
the same people.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Wait, huh?
Vegeta and Grand are the same people.
Technically, look, just because you're correct doesn't mean you're right.
She's out of line, but she's right.
She's a little bit confused, but she's right.
She's right, but we don't speak on that.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
how
how
Nickle going
Dolphins do in
half.
dirt.
Never mind.
Oh, like she got shot. So cute.
Plus frames. A lot of plus frames.
A lot of plus frames.
Oh, roll
Nickle's
goes
back on the
nice.
attack.
Whoa.
The plus frames. Getting
And
too
that'll do it.
comfortable. I'm just for it. Nice.
Namaya said, forget your 2 frames. Let's go.
That was really close, actually.
It was.
It was.
I knew I
It
wanted to
was-
watch that one for a reason.
For whatever, from what I saw, it was a very close match. Sad I didn't get to see the first 2 matches.
Yeah.
Do you need a hug?
No.
I need more than a hug. I need a Jolly Rancher.
Is that code for something?
No,
That-
Jolly
no.
Ranchers are delicious.
No, I just want a Blue Raz Jolly Rancher.
Oh,
bro.
okay.
Dude, Blue
Well, now
Raspberry
that
Jolly
has to
Ranchers
be
are
code
clear
for
the
something.
best.
Just,
Nah,
I
listen.
promise you, I clear the pack of the Blue Raspberry, then I touch the others.
Listen.
Uh,
Jolly Ranchers and Ring Pops and Blow Pops are the reason why children from our generation are really good at sucking dick.
Oh,
alrighty.
Try not to get matchstick banned.
What?
That is
wait,
the goal.
wait, are facts bannable? Oh, I didn't know facts were bannable. My bad.
Hang on. I gotta find Kimchi's opponent. Kimchi, where are you?
oh my god.
Oh, Alderon.
Bro, I knew something wild was coming from that statement, and I was thinking of what you were going at, but it just, you saying it made it that much worse.
Sean, whatever you think you heard, don't, you didn't. Alright? Just wind the clock back. You're good. Alright? Just don't.
Cryptic is the guys in my middle school, and it's still the reason why, till this day, I break the stick off my lollipops.
Blow Pops are the OG of lollipops.
Yeah,
Hey,
you guys
bro,
are the
you
reason
know what
why I
he's
broke
talking
the
about.
stick off my lollipops. Tired of this shit.
Yeah, he's on the money with that.
Cryptic Shark.
Somebody take Cryptic home.
No, Cryptic
Take him home.
normal.
This is the
pretty
normal Cryptic.
standard.
Has anyone seen Alderon lately?
I have not.
Yeah, he didn't play his first match.
Spiral, come save them.
Yo, someone summon Spiral for me. Yeah, thank you.
It's too early.
Too early. He is a top 4 only.
Like, he's legitimately my only hero in this whole entire
Ouch.
VC.
Is it because his name is Spiral Hero?
Like,
Oh.
What if it was Spiral Ham?
wow. But like, he's legitimately my only hero in this whole entire like VC. Like, Matchstick and Cryptic be flirting too much.
It's
Prada,
true.
I'm still trying to figure out Prada.
What can I say? The shine has not blown off this this romance just yet.
It's true.
From what I can say about myself, I'm like in the middle. I can be serious, but why? There's no fun in
We're
that.
just chilling.
Yep.
We're just
No,
chilling.
no.
Ballin',
I'm
watching
trying to
some
figure out
Grand
if you're trying
Blue.
to flirt or if you're trying to hang.
Oh no,
me-
Cryptic's offered me some.
I've
great
offered
services.
some-
Wait,
I've offered him
what is
sloppy.
this disloyalty I'm now just catching wind of?
Listen, this isn't recent. This is before me and you. Because you know what? Oh my god.
okay.
I've seen
You know
that
what?
shit.
I'm
This is
cool enough to
a
not let an
pastime.
X bother me.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Stuck in a love triangle that I did not ask for. We're in a spiral. Apparently.
Oh man.
If I was going to Frosty, I want you to know, I would walk straight up to Matching like, hey baby.
I'm like, hey girl.
And probably Matching would know what me immediately.
And
Like,
this
a
is
stranger
why we
is
asked
talking
for
to me.
Spiral.
He must know me.
This is why them love Spiral.
If I just walk up on Matchstick and be like, hey baby, he'd be like, it has to be cryptic.
There's no way it's not.
And I'd be like,
there'd be
no, I'm not cryptic. I'm Dino Guy 42.
Then at the sudden realization, I'd be like, ha ha! And then the
Like,
fan
for the
service
first
begins.
2 days,
Yes.
no one would know who I am for the first 2 days. No one
We
would
got
know.
MBK versus SethSeries.
Oh, look, Ferry.
The classic.
Yep.
The actual 6 classic.
Oh my god, they somehow found a way to emo up 6.
Okay, that was so dirty. That was
I
so
don't
dirty
know
by
if I
SethSeries.
should say the word that could get Matchstick banned, but like, can I have 6 now? Can I have him? Like, can he be
We're
mine?
gonna ignore
No.
that Seth did a block string, stood in MBK's face for like 2 seconds, then just did overhead and it worked.
Yeah, I'm surprised I became play Bubs and not Belial.
Maybe he's trying some new stuff.
No, it's not. It won't be the first time he played Bubs. I thought when he won with Bubs that one time, I thought it would be the last time I'll see him play Bubs.
Clearly no.
Yeah, clearly.
He's taking a lot of these throws very quickly.
Yo!
Oh yeah,
SethSeries is making the damage at all.
he's MBK killer. But
MBK
he
killer.
ain't dead yet.
Doesn't the case that? Oh, he's trying to. Oh! Spot dodge and.
Whoa, the parry.
The parry.
All right, Seth. Yo, Seth is starting to creep into that really dangerous, like top 3 all the time territory as well.
Yeah.
I've noticed
I
that
think
as
this
well.
is a character swap. Yep.
Yes, a
Belial?
character swap. Belial.
See, I knew it. I was like, why is he playing Bubs? What
Time
is
for the Belial. Hopefully we can get some grippy
But it ain't
grips.
Avatar. Maybe we can get.
Yeah,
Maybe we can give Daddy some sugar.
Believe in victory. Battle.
See, when I first
Oh.
learned about that move,
No, wait, that was
I
a long
wanted
time
to
ago.
burn the
Okay,
game
you're right.
afterwards.
Yeah.
I was like, give Daddy some sugar. I want to burn this game now.
Why? You don't want to give Daddy a
Oh, wait, this is MBK's actual main, right?
Yeah,
No.
MBK. Mad Best Killer.
No, it's not his actual main. I think Vegeta's his actual main.
Oh, his main. I thought you asked if that was his name.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
It's hearing aids.
Nah,
He's an
when
old
he was
man,
born,
so-
his parents looked at him and said, "We shall name him Mad Best Killer."
That's, you know what? Props to the parents on that one.
He
Top
was
shelf
born. He
name,
looked
10
at
out of
it.
10.
No, my parents actually gave me the name Gem. I'm not
Chunko.
lying about that. Like, this is stupid. But like, oh look, wow.
Her full
But
name
if
is
his parents
Timothy.
actually named him Mad Best Killer, I would be like super like,
Super jealous.
Oh, rude.
Nice
I want to
grippy
be
grips.
killer. I want to be peace. I'll be
Grippy
my best
grips.
teaser.
My parents, when I was born, named me capital X, lowercase x, 360 no scope, capital X, lowercase x.
If I ever meet a kid named No Scope, I'm moving.
To meet him and shake his hand.
No, I'm just leaving.
Leaving to find that person immediately.
He was born. He looked his parents in the face and said, "My name is Mad Best Killer."
It's like, how
Oh,
is
that
this
is shitty.
1 minute old baby talking?
Hey.
You haven't seen.
Oh, that's our baby. What should we name him? Bad Best Killer.
Best Killer. You knew the reference I was going for.
I knew it.
No one's
Okay,
gonna mess with him on the playground. That's for damn sure.
What should we name our child? Anna Savaldi Gold.
Oh, the gold.
Into Shimaru. Like, gosh dang it, dude.
How's anyone gonna make fun of his name? Like seriously.
Yeah, right? Mad Best Killer? More like
Nothing rhymes with
Mad
that.
Best Loser. You want to put my name to the test? Nah, you good, fam.
Yep.
You good.
It's like, yo, you coming at me with those weak rhymes? I bet your body's weak too.
Let's see how this 45 do.
I like how we like talk about his name and like he's over here actually doing exactly
He's
what
doing so much work right now. We're
It's
just
so much work.
completely ignoring it.
It's like we're enjoying it for your
every
name.
Thursday night except for next week. Oh.
That was
Oh my god.
My God.
That was a fucking call out.
Right?
Like, nice sweep. Grippy grips.
Nice sweep. Be ashamed if I grippy grip.
Asmodeus.
Oh.
What a
I
confirm.
think we're done here.
I think this is lights, camera, and put the cameras away. We're done
Yeah.
here.
We
Yeah,
need
we're
to
done.
take Belial to the next level of assholery. Can we just replace his sunglasses with like Cyclops visor?
Don't give him ideas.
Optic blast.
Optic blast.
Behold.
Optic blast.
No.
Behold,
They should
I'll
do
be
it for
back.
Avatar Belial. They should do that for Avatar Belial.
Yeah, because it's standing unique. That would be good, actually.
Yeah, and on top of all that, he's technically Devil Jin anyway, so
Yeah, but Devil Jin isn't Cyclops.
Yeah. that
they
is the
both
only
need
thing.
the sunglasses anyway.
Fair. Let's be real though. Jin is way too edgy to wear sunglasses. Or is he edgy enough to wear sunglasses?
Gin is also delicious.
Is it?
No, he wears sunglasses.
Gin burns.
I think he's gonna get glasses.
Okay,
in it.
if you're a man, then gin is.
What?
Just slide that back in there. Just
Fair.
let's just throw this in under the table. Hopefully nobody reacts.
All right, we got Kilo versus SlashGG coming up next, which I believe is a run back from a different tournament today.
Let's go, Grand.
He's in Florida. He's in Florida. We don't talk about Florida Wi-Fi.
We don't talk about Floridians.
I really hope no one's in here playing on Wi-Fi.
Oh no.
I would hope not.
Mix up, what's happening, dog?
Wait, Mix-Up's here?
He's in the chat.
He's in the
Hi,
chat.
Mix-Up.
He showed up to
Go on.
cry.
Anyway, why are you not playing? Anyway.
Yeah, SlashGG with the drip.
With the drip.
With the drip. Looks
The
like
drippy
looks like a
drips.
goddamn Christmas tree.
Drippy drips. Yes, the drippy drips.
The drippy
The booster shot kicking in, bro.
That'll happen.
No.
I already got mine.
Whoa.
I've been had mine.
I got mine Monday and suffered through it Tuesday, and now I'm here.
You know what's funny? I didn't get anything from it. Like, I didn't feel bad after
I
the
got
game.
general fatigue, and that's about it.
I think I was just sleepy is all.
Believe in victory.
But I'm always sleepy, so I didn't get anything.
All I got was a sore shoulder.
I got fatigued the last couple times, but like it was fine.
I got
my
trauma because every time I look
goodness.
at that needle, every time I look at that massive needle, I get a minor heart attack. By the way, Kilo on Narmaya.
Maya.
I like
he's
this.
been
I like
playing
he's
on
branching
live for a
out.
while.
I've
Well,
noticed
for the past
something.
couple of tournaments that I have seen.
I've noticed something. A lot of top players have been playing around with their character selections. They have been jumping around character to character and, you know, showing a variety of the cast. And what's crazy is they're still winning. Like, they're still doing well.
It's called good fundamentals.
Yes.
Fundamental.
It's not just the character that is good. The player itself is really, really good.
I'm so glad I play Slash
Burning.
for the GG setup. Okay, there goes GG.
Nope, I don't know if we can call that a setup. It was set up.
For sure set up, but it's kind of
Oh, good block from SlashGG.
Takes out the DP.
Here we go.
Up, there it
Up.
is.
There it is.
Is that to the 50? Oh, do we have those?
We have those.
Okay, that's not the super cool one though. But
It's not the super
Still,
cool
it's-
gun.
Still a
The super
sick
cool
confirm.
The super cool one, after the ball goes out, you toss out light GG, you anti-air, and then you pull the, and then GG hits a second time, then you pull them, and then it hits on the ground, and then you pull it again, and that's the super cool one. I probably said it wrong because I don't actually play Ferry and I'm bad at Ferry. But you know what? I did my best.
I did not understand that one word you said, Christian. You
Oh,
were
Ferry?
speaking a different language.
Oh, you spoke the language of the gods.
More like the devil. Anyway!
One hit
You would
confirm.
know. That's where the devil went.
Yo.
And that's
He went
dead.
down to Georgia. You would know.
What?
Before Soldestein. He was in a bind.
He was in a
way
bind. He
behind.
was way behind.
He looked to make a
Oh,
deal.
no.
Came upon a young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot.
I feel like just looking at Charlie Daniels, like he's some guy with a massive racist history that we've never heard about.
Right?
Okay, today we're learning that Gem is kind of clueless. Kind of being completely clueless of what's going on right now.
Oh, the devil went down to Georgia.
It's a classic country music song.
Yeah.
I don't
Last-
listen to
It
country
actually goes
music.
really hard.
No, it goes so hard.
It
I don't
does.
listen to country music.
It's not exactly a country music song. Honestly, is it a country? It is country by genre.
Yeah, by genre, but like it's very atypical of.
It's
yeah,
like
it's
kinda
like, it's like
rock.
mountain bluegrass, but with like just a real up tempo, like
Yeah.
and like a sense
The-
of
the
doom you would
devil
normally find in
part-
like a heavy metal song.
Yeah, the devil part is like actually just hard rock.
Yeah. It's like hard rock
And then they
with
start
fiddle.
soloing.
Yeah.
And even Johnny's solo is pretty solid. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what genre it falls to, but it's country by genre.
I would put it in like bluegrass.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I think bluegrass is probably the best. for it.
It has a lot of genres in it.
Yeah.
It's just,
It just went really
what is
hard
a
for
good
whatever
music
genre it was
you
in.
know?
Yeah.
I'm about to listen to that after the tournament. Real
Wow.
talk.
Kilo in trouble.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
oh,
Okay, so let me explain what SlashGG was thinking. Since he was already running, he couldn't actually do anything. And since Narmaya's super has so much info on it, he tried to maybe DP to get as much info time so that super did as little damage as possible. Unfortunately, he was at low enough HP where it didn't matter.
It was raw. It's too raw. Nice.
Ferry.
It to the throw. Ooh, good DP into the GG.
Ah, good. We needed more acronyms in the FGC.
What just happened? Okay, close this gem out. Someone please explain what the fuck is going on with life right now. We're in the clueless gem section. Like, not even messing up English. Just clueless. Like, this is crazy. And they're not telling me
I
nothing.
know you're speaking in context, but if I was only looking at that second sentence, I would read that as, so if he had more life, he would have lived.
Oh, nice throw.
Nice.
Didn't know Narmaya.
And overhead to finish it off.
Very well played by Kilo. A strong
All
start
right.
from Flash.
Yeah, that was good.
It's a very close set.
Alrighty. Oh, and it looks like SenpaiSpyder and Kimchi have finished up. They are 2-0 for Spider. And Kilo with the 2-1 over Slash.
Every time I hear Kimchi's name, I want Kimchi now.
I mean, it's free. Well, no, he's not free. He's still got to play lower bracket, but afterwards.
He's definitely free.
Do you know what Kimchi is?
Yeah, it's like ground cabbage from Korea.
It's fermented cabbage. It actually tastes really good.
It is very delicious.
Delish.
It's spicy.
All right. I got to advance. So Alderaan has not shown up for any summons, so I gotta DQ him and move along, move the bracket along. So while Jukem takes on Soul Rabba.
What happened to Alderaan?
I don't know.
Alderaan, what's wrong?
But I'm gonna set that up real quick and. We'll get on with the winners semifinals as we get into top 8.
Hope everything's okay with
I'm sure he's
with
okay. Statistically, he has to be.
Honestly, since he's from New Jersey, he probably, New Jersey got to him, and he probably fell asleep because he just, because it's so boring out here.
God.
There are so many interesting smells in Jersey.
Yeah, all of them are sewer.
Do you need a hug, Cryptic?
I need a much more exciting place in Jersey.
Go all the way down to California.
Who in the world is like, you know what? I have 2 weeks of vacation. I can't wait to spend 2 weeks in Trenton.
Isn't there a vineyard in Jersey?
Martha's Vineyard? That's like another state. I don't know which one, but like...
No, I said a vineyard. Like
he was too busy eating blow pops. Nice callback, Von Doom. Very nice.
I told you, this is a quality person.
Yeah.
Very top notch there. Oh my God.
Chunko.
Legitimate question.
Yes?
Who breaks the stem off their lollipops?
Okay, so I don't break it off, but I do try to pull it out.
That came out wrong. Oh,
Oh man, don't take that out of context.
Take it out of.
Oh, it's getting taken out of context. Right. I'm making the t-shirts now.
I don't really
making t-shirts with the Frosties.
Whenever I keep the stick on, then like the white stuff gets in my mouth, and I don't really like that. So I just like sucking on.
There's
like,
no white stuff in a Tootsie Pop.
Yeah, then the brown stuff.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
It's all brown, which is arguably worse in terms of visual equivalence.
No, someone actually figured it out, so you can just look it up on Google.
No, it's actually like somewhere in the millions.
It's not.
Or
I'm
the
about to look it up.
I don't remember. It's a lot of zeros though.
All right, we got Talastra versus SenpaiSpyder for our first winner's semifinal match. Then we'll go to Kilo versus MBK, and hopefully by that point we'll have our 2 top 8 losers side ready to go as well.
All right, so according to 3 sources, 364 licks.
Wait, what? That's it?
Yeah.
No.
According to 3 sources, there's 3 separate sources that did 3 separate tests.
300? Only 300?
364.
Oh,
Right, that's one less than a number we're all familiar with.
Yeah. We can lick it one time a year and it won't even be weird.
Oh man.
Senpai
be annoying folks with Anre.
Right?
I will only like Belial and only silver now. Like, I don't care if you only play silver, Belial, I'm okay with it.
That one looks good. And I think that is the exclusive one, right? The
Oh yeah, the reward one? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that one.
If you don't have this color, do not play me. Anyone!
Nobody has that color!
Yeah, if you see that color, run.
Yeah, oh! Whoa!
Oh, what a confirm.
No, I want to play you if you have that color. That means you're gonna give me actually good tech to go against Belial players.
Yeah. Or they just modded the game.
What a confirm into the grippy grip.
Crazy confirm.
Into Osmodius!
Grippy grips.
Osmodius.
Grippy grips.
You tell
No,
me, Prada.
I'm
You tell
not
me.
here. I'm
And
using
you
I
the
say
paid money to
Blade.
say here grippy grips. I will continue to say grippy grips.
Osmodius.
If you can say Osmodius, and you can say Reagan Lave, and you can say Shining Onslaught, then you can say Grippy Grips.
Exactly.
Say Grippy Grips.
Say it.
No.
Say it properly.
Oh,
Say it with your
Osmodius.
chest.
Say it with your chest.
Address me by my surname, Grippy Grips.
Address me by my chosen name, Grippy.
Wow. That was fast, by the
Yep.
way.
Rice Boy
Mr.
wasting
Rice
no
Boy.
time. Oh,
Going
SenpaiSpyder
through.
going for a swap.
Ooh,
Okay, probably over
swap.
to Metera.
Going into the Metera.
Okay, Cryptic, you have to say Fireball.
I'm not going to.
No, that's only for the mirror
missed-
gem.
It's only for the
Alright.
mirrors, sadly.
Sella, where are you?
He didn't come
Sella!
today. Remember?
Where are you?
Talaster was shouting to himself in the void of the Discord. just trunksing it up in the Death of Gohan special. Just like, ah! Oh man, nice throw. Yeah, see, here's the thing. The swap may not be particularly beneficial to Spider. Now, granted, he's had more time with Metera, but the problem kind of still remains that he's playing another character that doesn't do well under like intense pressure, which is all that Belial is.
True.
Osmodius.
Grippy grips.
Big grips.
Are you okay? Are you choking on the truth?
Osmodius.
She got some wrong terminology stuck in her throat.
Ah, okay, makes sense.
Makes sense.
The butterflies are out.
Oh my god. Senpai already on with that Metera.
Oh, the Metera loop. Mad.
Hashing out quickly. Doesn't get the animation though.
But should get the good punish off of this, and that's it. Character.
Why is Senpai like this all around scary Metera player? I think like the only other Metera player that I like legitimately scares me is Ed Gone Bad.
Ed Gone Bad is ridiculous.
Like,
He's so ridiculous. Why isn't he in this stacked bracket?
because he has work.
Works for chumps. I would know.
Oops.
It's been 84
The
years.
chip damage got him.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
Oh man. All right. Well, that sure was a 2-0 victory.
I was like, why is it Ed Gone Bad in bracket? Simple. He has a job. He has a life.
Bro.
Senpai, I still believe in you. No, he
We love you,
when
Senpai.
the world needed him most, he vanished.
Vanished.
That's still my avatar.
All
Senpai,
right.
you're not allowed to
MBK
leave.
coach versus Kilo.
Senpai, you're not allowed to retire at all.
versus Narmaya.
Like, if you retire, what would we do?
If you retire, the whole FGC retires.
Why?
Oh no. What will happen to the players that retire from the FGC?
Don't worry about it. Oh, and Kilo's sticking with Narmaya.
Sticking with Narm.
Well, yeah. If he moves to Grand, I wouldn't be too surprised. But like,
Well, no,
after
clearly
that-
he'll move to Grand when things get like super duper serious. But right now, he's in winter semis. He'll probably survive losers if he drops in there. So practicing the new characters, probably what he's after. Wants
You
to
mean
see
his
wants to
sub?
see what he's doing against the higher echelon players and what he needs to work on, if anything.
So we are looking at the Beelz versus Narmaya. Some have been saying that Narmaya is an S tier character now, and there's been a lot of disagreements. We'll say.
Who's lying?
I hope that wasn't bait.
Oh well, if you're just gonna catch stand lights in the face on wake up, then yeah, it's not really a Narmaya problem, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is definitely with Kilo on the character. You can definitely use characters definitely have some strengths.
Definitely has some strong suits.
I like how we all ignored the intimidation lock by MBK.
It's because we don't want to get
yeah.
intimidated.
True.
The imitation lock. Oh look, he kept going for a grab. He's trying to do that Grand Blue tech.
Ring seems kind of small. I prefer intimate. Oh no, I'm not intimidated either.
Spot dodge. Deny the plus frames. Shimmy.
I like how
into
Kilo's
that.
waiting for him to tech the grabs.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's hitting him with the good old shimmies.
He's not even shimmying, he's just standing there like, I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna back up just a little bit and stand right here. Just enough to hit, just enough to get out of the throw.
Oh, great spot up from Kilo.
That was some good space making. Unfortunately, Kilo didn't really take advantage of it too much. Oh!
Oh wait,
bad
he didn't get
deal.
the combo after that, but he wasn't even MBK wasn't ready for that.
MBK flipping the table on that one.
Okay.
I'm mad that flipping the tables made
Jump in and
Damn, coach.
the kill. It's gonna be game one going to MBK.
Oh, is Kilo gonna be able to win? I know Kilo is at the level he is at. He is very good at adapting to his players. But MBK can adapt just as fast. Oh, that was almost a good spot for
Oh, wow. Asmodeus!
Grippy grips.
You are outnumbered. You are outnumbered 3-1 right now.
I need Spiral to back me up.
Here we have
No.
Wow.
the
That's
beta
like a
Asmodeus
He's
versus
banned.
the casual Grippy Grips Enjoyer.
Grips enjoyer. Grippy grips.
Prada has a new name now.
Grippy Grips Enjoyer.
Yep.
Grippy grips enjoyer.
Oh, great.
Fuji
confirm.
Enjoyer.
UG enjoyer.
It works on many levels.
I will be changing my name to that
Guilty
today.
Gear and Grippy Grips.
I can't wait till you show up with that written in kanji. I'm gonna be like, you a-hole.
Oh god. The
Thanks for the idea.
I
Grippy
can see
grips
the
enjoyer.
future.
That's
All right.
game two.
That's Coach with the 2-0.
That's the nice 2-0.
Yep. And yeah, I'll bet you that Kilo is not broken up about that at all. He's going to take his lumps and see what shakes out in the
Keep
lower
pushing.
bracket. But
The
fair
thing
play
is,
to
the way you
Coach.
shimmy like Kilo is you go 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
We stick together.
What?
Because
Doesn't matter.
opposites
Like-
attract.
Thank you! Thank you!
I'm not that old.
Thank you, Max.
I'm too young.
I had to catch up. Oh, dude, Paula Abdul in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
god. Fuck that cat, but the Paula Abdul. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh,
me and
man.
Prada are lost.
But the two old people
Yeah.
are just here. We're just having a
Dude.
grana.
Bro, you and me are those old the old people from The Simpsons just walking down the beach with
Oh,
like a record player and a bookshelf.
Oh, that reminds me of that one thing from
We're the two
Simpsons.
Muppets. We're the two Muppets who sit up at the top
No,
of
no,
the.
no. Later for that shit.
Okay. Okay.
Statler and
You guys
Waldorf,
are
by
not
the way.
grumpy enough.
Wow! Wow! That was. You remember their
Wow.
name?
Yeah.
Very nice. I'm impressed.
Who?
All right. Let's get going with losers top 8. We got Jukem and Slash up first.
Okay. So
MBK, do your unique
Lance.
skill. MBK, do the unique skill. I
No,
want to see.
he's fine. His knees just hurt a little bit. Trust me, I know what he's going through.
MBK, I wanted to see your unique emote.
It's like all the time now.
Wait. Is he in stream? Is he in stream chat?
Huh? What?
MBK.
What about him?
I just want to see his unique emote for Belial. I
Is
never
that
seen
not
it.
unique? Is kneeling in pain not unique? Oh, never mind. He's doing like the tea ceremony, like crouch. Okay, he's fine. Show off.
Show off.
You can do it too.
Think everyone's knees bend that way? You're wrong.
You're so wrong.
Do it, Neil. Neil next to MBK.
Give it to me, Neil. Yes, that'll do.
Yes. Yes, I will.
Uh,
My knees only bend at 45-degree angles.
that's the maximum. That's the new normal.
My knees aren't gonna bend like that in a couple of weeks.
So your knees don't bend at 180? Weird.
When
Well, no,
your
they wouldn't
knees
bend at
don't
180,
work-
would they?
I would hope not.
Not. Christ.
It sounds horrifying. I would imagine magic where your knees don't bend like this.
Just sees his
Quan
knee just
Chi.
pop out of.
Yeah, Quan Chi knee relief.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Whenever he does it, it just sounds like he's popping a knuckle. Oh.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Slash. Where you go, Slash? Don't make me circle around. I will forget you.
He's doing the spinny spins.
I love the spinny spins. There's no momentum in this game.
No momentum.
No momentum.
Making full 360s on the spot.
Look, it's Dark Souls 3 on the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Ah.
Do a
Nice.
barrel roll. Do a barrel roll.
3 people get that joke. Where is SlashGG?
I got it.
There we go.
Oh man. Ba-doop, ba-doop.
Everybody clap your hands.
Oh, so you know the electric slide, but not...
That's not the electric slide.
Isn't it?
That's the
It's the
cha-
cha-cha slide.
Oh, sorry. I got my ancient slides wrong.
I got all my slides mixed up.
Yeah.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Now, if you gotta feel it, it's electric.
Wooga, 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 wooga.
Music make me lose control. Music.
Lose control.
Let's go.
I did a whole entire dance
Oh,
routine
wait,
to that
wait. Nope,
when
nope.
I was younger.
Wait, huh? No, Jukem's here. Jukem's here. Oh, Slash was already here. I'm stupid. Hi, I'm
Just
stupid.
blaming Slash.
Hi, I'm dumb. You may ask why.
Where's that JPEG of the Among Us post-it note with DU Everett
The
on it?
dumb.
I'm just gonna slap that on the stream.
Just put it in the corner.
Dumb.
Dumb.
I prefer the top one. The top dog is in a box, and it's just only some idiot throw out in the box.
Oh look! It's a wild dance against a wild fairy. Which one will win?
I'm sorry, Slash.
He's not that sorry. Anyway,
I would say
look at
there's
Jukem
been a
go.
lot. There's been a lot of fairies in this tournament.
It's Ferry making a comeback, and we just don't know about it yet.
I hope not. And I'm not saying that as a show a lot of players who have an easy time in this matchup. I could do a lot fewer fairies.
No, we need to summon SQ back.
I want Ferry to die because
This is the most like poison ivy looking color scheme I've seen on a fairy.
right.
Right?
It's also weirdly Valentine's Day appropriate.
True.
What? Oh, I still have to find an outfit for that.
A Valentine?
Anyway.
Yeah, so do all of us because we're fighting game players.
True.
An
So what
outfit?
Any of y'all have any plans for Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
No.
Sit at home,
Yeah.
eat a heart-shaped box of chocolates, and cry. You?
I actually do have plans. I'm gonna be hanging out with Matchstick.
Are you?
Get some nice rosé.
Just-
A nice rosé. Get him some flowers.
do I get to be there?
I'll be happy
I'm
in
gonna do
third
a
wheel.
It's gonna be taking place outside my window.
It's gonna be me knocking on his window.
Let me in. Like, no, this is fine.
I think we need some space.
Nah.
It's just you,
I'ma
me,
do
and
a-
this giant wall between us.
I'm gonna do a Valentine's Day stream. Just don't at me.
1, 0.
Oh wow, Jukem just
Jukem's actually like, how
Like,
is he
there's
just
so
getting these
many-
flashes of amazingness?
Like we've been so many matches that have been absolute bangers, like amazing content,
Right.
and we're just talking about
Just-
SpongeBob.
Sponge Boy Me Bob will get me through my day.
A show I only know about through the memes. Here's where I lose street cred. I've never seen a full episode of SpongeBob.
Really?
Yep.
Not even Bubble Buddy?
Who's that?
you have seen Bubble Buddy. You have at least watched Bubble Buddy.
Whoa!
Whoa there! Be careful with that.
Be careful with that.
Followers drops
I'm
to
not gonna
0.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. He deserved to get stabbed.
He definitely deserved it.
Long in the bathroom.
Gesture.
Nice.
Okay.
Good Beppo.
Finally GP out.
Oh,
Ooh.
the drill was inspired.
was-
I mean, it's
that was
completely
too
safe to do,
close
and
to
yeah, there's like no downside to it. But
Oh, great kick confirmed.
wow,
Great
you
hit
never see that
confirmed.
particular super.
I see that a lot when fairies like to play that really long footsie game, and the
True.
second they hit with like 2M or far H, it just comes out.
Yeah. Well, I guess it was never just
Yeah.
really a big part of Flower Man's repertoire, and
Yeah.
Flower Man was
But, like,
basically the
Flower
only
Man
fair I
going
ever
for it
got to see.
Down to that.
That's the thing. Flowerman doesn't like going for it because there's a lot of matchups where it's not useful.
Ah.
But he would like when I fought him, he would go for a lot because he's trying to keep me out. And since that is the case, he's not trying to vortex me. It's something that's a lot more useful in that sense. It's useful when you're fighting really heavy mix-up rushdown characters.
Oh, okay.
Nice
I framed on the
call out.
dash. Learn something new every day.
That was nasty.
That was a great call out. See how he continues the pressure, and nice.
I'm surprised he didn't roll out of that.
I'm liking the background music by Rush.
What?
It might be client side, but whatever's playing in the background,
Oh,
it legit
what a-
sounds like Rush.
Did
That
you
was
see
nice.
that?
I saw it.
Nice.
I got nervous because I thought you could hear me.
What are you doing?
So I'm like, I'm pretty sure I muted myself first.
Cryptic's like, am I playing Rush? Do I know what Rush is?
Unironically,
Oh, good air throw.
OD!
What a round from Slash.
Yo,
there.
executed that with
Jeez.
zero emotion. Like,
Right.
He was like, all right, now let's do it again.
yeah. Bro
He
just
looked
solved
him
for
in the eye
X with
and
that
said,
air throw.
Jump.
Yeah.
When I say jump, you say how high.
Nice, good rollout. Oh, get off
Good
me.
DP.
Oh.
There's the drill. Don't hit a button. Smart. Ah, empty jump
Oh,
low. The
Empty
classic.
jump low. Went
Into
for the
the throw.
grab.
Lift the
Mixie.
fireball.
All
That's
right.
gonna secure it.
Yeah,
for
Jukem ties it up.
Jukem.
Ties it up.
Victory.
Yeah, Jukem has been doing some work. And this is coming from a guy who, like, for a while was struggling to find his way with his character. And now he's been doing so much work. He's been getting consistently high placements in any tournament he enters. And we're talking about tournaments that have big names in them. Big names.
How big?
We're talking the Kilos, the Zombies,
Big,
the MBKs,
big, super big.
the Cryptics. We're talking the biggest name.
You didn't mention
The biggest names in this dead game.
Did I miss anybody?
You missed me.
I did.
I'm on the up and up. Don't sleep. I will wake you up.
Speaking of names,
Is it
Super Saiyan Kid came in here a second ago.
Really?
Oh, nice.
What up, SSK?
What's going on? Okay.
Oh, I love Green
GG's out.
GG. I've only had Green GG for about 10 seconds, but if anything happened to him, I'd kill myself and everyone else.
I haven't in a while.
Damn. Slash is in trouble here.
Right.
Maybe.
Good grab. GG setup.
Oh. Yep, the install.
Here we go.
The infamous install. Yo!
Yo!
Oh, he did it for a skate maneuver. Okay.
Okay. Did it to
Sometimes
get out of
you
the
just
corner.
gotta wait meter just to get out of the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Time's becoming a
5,
factor.
4, 3,
3,
2, 1.
Oh,
Oh!
What? The DP was after the buzzer!
Wow.
That is so sad.
Oh,
Now, hopefully, that Slash did not let that get to him.
No! He did not. He did a different type of GG setup I have never seen in my whole entire life.
Ooh, great control Jukem.
no! I hope that was a good time in your
That's
life, because
like
now
such
it's
a
St.
scary
Patrick's Day.
character.
Such a scary character.
So many. He's one of those characters that you just want to block so much because you don't know when he's gonna be doing anything crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Right. It's always in the back of
Oh.
your mind, like, when is it my turn?
Jukem had
It's
a
like
great crossing opportunity there. Just kind of let
With the
the
Wicca,
This is why
the
I
follow-up
think
go.
that
Oh, he
the
dove
record
right into
is unique.
GG.
Ooh.
given his records and his
Nice.
unique, he's very difficult to really get a peg on and figure out what he wants to do.
This Pokemon is wrecking shit. All right, that was a
getting out of it.
good pressure from Jukem, but Slash obviously knows the matchup, knows where the holes are, and is coming back hard. We're just hanging out at mid screen now.
Just hanging on.
Oh,
Yep. Nope.
Got him
fine.
with the sweep. Ooh.
oh, things ain't looking
Get
good for
it
Slash.
with the Okie-doke.
Good
Oh,
grab.
meaty.
Nice
Ooh.
overhead.
Good overhead.
Jukem not
Wait,
even letting GG do his
2H.
job.
2H.
All right, and he's out. And he's
out.
I love it.
I love it. Smart call. Very smart
I don't
call.
need to fight anymore. Look at my life.
Yeah, no,
Has a
Jukem,
huge
Jukem
life
absolutely
lead.
does not need to fight anymore.
I've won.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Jukem, I was just talking about my fucking word.
Uh-oh.
All
He's gonna be some big damage.
Actually, no,
right,
this is fine.
lightning.
Oh, this is fine.
This is fine because now Slash does no longer has a super.
We
I love what I'm
schmoovin'.
seeing. I love what I see from Jukem.
Oh.
Oh, wait, this might be current.
Oh, the DP. The DP.
He lost it. Going in
Oh
was the
my
mistake.
god, that
He
was
shouldn't have went in. Ah, that
He
was.
could have sat back. See, that's a match where if he had sat back, he could have actually held his ground and actually made it so that his opponent would have to do something risky. He would have to toss out that super to try to lock him down to the corner. Then he could get away and keep playing that runaway game. He had that option, but he got impatient.
Did he get impatient? I didn't see impatience.
What?
All I saw was chaos.
Oh, Mina Isaac, what's happening? In Origin Tree, you've been here a while. How you doing, buddy?
Very well fought by both players, though.
Very well
for
fought.
sure. For sure. Now we got Chunko versus Spauldo.
Way to go,
Chunko's
Slash
finally
did not
back.
give up on that match into the fight into the last moment.
Yeah, Chunko seems to be doing really well tonight.
Well,
I
he's in
want my
top 8.
rematch against Chunko.
Do you?
Time to go.
He too old me
Oh.
last and kicked me out of my first would have been my first top 8.
Oh, that's sad.
Hobbs the Tiger really bulked up.
Do you need a hug from that? Do you need a teddy bear product?
No,
I will say-
I just need to punch this Charlotta in the face.
Bro, this exact match is why there are weight classes in boxing.
So I will say, as a person who has played this matchup a lot, I played this matchup a lot against a lot of the top Bossaraga players. There are 2 ways to play this matchup. Option A, and they're both dependent on the Bossaraga, by the way. The Bossaraga one, he can constantly go for stomps at neutral, and then the match becomes a very RPS kind of game, where Charlotta has an answer to every single one of Bossaraga's stomp options, and both players have to guess what the other one wants to do, and it becomes a straight-up game of rock, paper, scissors. Option B, which is the proper way to play, is for the Bossaraga to rely on his spacing, and they use those really big normals to stop Charlotta from doing anything.
Gotcha.
Which he is capable of doing, albeit once she gets in, it's a little bit harder for him to get out. Since he has those slow normals. It's
Nice
hard for him
reaction
to
from
get his
Spauldo.
turn
Great.
back. Now here's where, right here, right here. So here's what's important about that stomp. What Chunko could have done is that while he's walking forward, he could run forward himself and use his unique to counter it. Counter the stomp on the way down so that he gets the free attack, and Spauldo would lose Soul Force stock for that. I've played this matchup a lot. I know a lot about it.
Empty jump, starting off strong. Didn't catch the wall bounce, though.
Good call out.
Yep.
Oh, demon flip. No demon flip.
Come on, Spauldo, score some fucking goals.
Then there's Spauldo.
Kick the
What are you
ball.
doing?
Kick the ball, you wanker.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of stuff that Chunko is doing that is pretty unsafe, but Spauldo is letting him get away with it.
Yeah, it does seem like Spauldo's playing pretty defensively, which is not
Yeah,
something you
he's
catch
letting him
Haas
do
doing
all
that
this
often.
stuff. And
Oh.
that's probably what he was waiting for.
Yep.
For muscle memory
He
to
knew
outweigh
Chunko
common
was gonna do
sense.
something
No
stupid.
animation.
And also a good amount of damage. Now, again, right there, wow, right there, Spauldo or Chunko could have ran up and countered the stomp.
Yeet.
Using stomp in this
grab.
matchup as Bossaraga is very dangerous.
Nice.
See, that's the only the command grab I would never name. It's just called yeet.
Mina, what are you laughing
I
at?
call that one. I actually named that one.
I
That is
call
called
the fuck out of
Great
here.
Scythe Greneth.
No,
my
it's called
God.
yeet.
That is the
It's not-
manliest
it's
name I have ever heard for anything.
Remember, everyone, this scythe is from the moon.
Also, Scythe for the Moon.
Well, I'm gonna call it.
If
Go
Charlotta's,
to the
shield or sword are not from the moon, I call hacks.
Her crown is from the moon.
Come on, give me one yeet.
The crown is
Australian,
so-
Mina. It was an
the crown is so
Australian
big.
accent.
The crown is big because it's trying to find its way back.
I want to go back
I want to go back to the moon!
to the moon.
Why? Wait,
boys.
what's that also?
Getting to you.
Dolores.
We're going to Bendigo. Gotta get me cube.
I think it's not death because it's Voss health, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty big.
Yeah. It's chunky
Hey,
man.
hey Voss, what's your health level? I don't know. It's pretty big though.
Pretty.
What's your health level?
Pretty big.
bad.
Oh shit! She drilled right up into his face.
Holy
By the way,
Nada!
Jukem,
with
thank
the
you for the
7.
raid.
Yeah, Jukem, thanks for the raid, buddy. Oh, jeez.
Oh, that heavy around start. Go for the far A and the
Chunko.
Oh!
Strong initial combo.
So, at this point...
Oh, he mad. Oh, he coming.
Alright, so at this point, Chunko should notice that Spauldo has been responding to Demon Flip consistently.
Yep.
He's gonna need to mix it up and possibly go for an A Demon Flip.
Bro, that was a nice clean wall combo though. Can we talk about that?
Oh,
is he in the middle? Yeah, he is. No, he's not.
Yeah,
I thought for sure Chunko was in the middle of like a crouch light or something to pressure on a wake up, but no, he was fine.
Yeah.
What did you learn, Mina? What did you learn?
Mina learned the difference between British and Australian accents.
What's the difference?
One's from Britain land and the other one's from Aussie country.
Yeah, Burglar is right. You can spot dodge that super even after you hit it. It has a weird parry part of it. Where it has like armor. It's not invul, it just has like some weird armor on it.
And why am I learning about this now?
Because you weren't paying attention earlier?
Good overhead. Runs back in, very good.
Holy ladder!
Man
Oh,
grab.
that was a good
Chunko
one.
mixing in these air throws is like pretty hype actually.
Spot dodge?
Back on
No,
defense,
you gotta
nope.
punch it clean.
You didn't need to spot though.
Yeah, when you've got all that life, you can block pretty much whatever you want.
Fake safe jump into a regular throw. I like it.
Yeah, so Chunko's sitting on set. Oh no, sorry.
No,
Wait,
no, this
okay,
is
yeah,
set
I was confused because nobody
You're
ever lets it go to the end of the round animation. I was like, what do they mean win?
What do you mean by that?
What are these words? Roxas, you're in a computer. What are these words you're saying?
I don't understand.
Okay, raw dogging it. Yo,
raw dog-
caught him too.
Whoa, caught him.
That's. Is that it?
Call him
No. Like
Oh,
he's
sorry,
still
we're
like
the wrong
he had
life,
too
bro.
much
Jesus
life.
Christ.
This is Boss of Rago like we're talking about.
True. Yeah?
Spauldo didn't have to do anything there. He's like, I don't have to do nothing.
Oh, jeez.
God,
It
Next
just looks so
time,
much
going
more
to Ferry.
brutal when this 8-foot behemoth is doing it to the 2-foot shrimp.
no, she deserves it.
Does she?
She knows
Yes.
what she did.
Wow. This is my main you're talking about, guys.
Do I care?
Okay.
Sometimes people make bad choices.
Hey, nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect, and
Yeah.
you made a mistake in picking that character, so
If every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs.
you chose that character knowing the consequences to come with.
Yeah.
He picked the small mix-up characters.
Basically said lollies are okay.
I just want to remind everybody that my first choice was Catalina.
Then why don't you play her?
Ooh,
Yeet.
to the moon.
There's actually a story as to why I don't play Catalina and why I play Charlotta. But we'll skip that because no one cares.
Spauldo taking the
Nope, it's story time. Tell me a story.
2-1.
I mean, if you want to know, it's actually a very boring story.
Tell
Nice.
the story.
All right, so back when the game was first in beta, we had 5 characters to pick from: Gran, Catalina, Ferry, Lancelot, and Charlotta. So when we had these
Yeah, that was a
characters,
good
I
one.
wanted to pick someone who I would enjoy. So Gran and Lancelot completely out. Was not going to play them. Options were now Catalina, Ferry, and Charlotta. Ferry did not really fit my playstyle, but Catalina did, and so did Charlotta. So I was at a crossroads where I went of which one I wanted to pick, and I actually picked Charlotta because the characters that I was playing beforehand were characters like Rose in Street Fighter 4, Parasol, Mitsuru Kirijo. I played a lot of basic characters, and it was all a lot of like samey stuff. So I wanted to break my typical character bias, my pigeonhole, if you will, and I picked someone that I wouldn't normally pick, and it was Charlotta.
And then he fell in love with a lolly.
You want to know how I pick Zeta?
Because she's got a spear from the moon.
No, so this was during the time when I was still with my ex. We went over to a friend's house. He had Grand Blue.
Fantasy versus or the actual
Versus.
game? Oh wow.
Versus.
Okay.
So like, we're sitting there, right? And we're just messing around. So like, at first I was gonna be a Ferry main.
Okay.
Like, dwell on that for a minute. I was gonna be a Ferry main.
Mm-hmm. A lot of
I was
buttons
like,
to mash.
Okay. I was like, okay, Ferry seems like pretty chill. She be complicated, but I'll play her. And then I was like, you know what? I haven't tried this character yet. Picked up Zeta, and I was like, yo, she's it. This is mine now.
I picked her for much more modest reasons. I saw Hair Down Zeta on YouTube.
What?
No.
Based.
Based.
Why'd you pick Metera, Matchstick?
Cause she purty. Also,
Fair.
no, actually, I picked her because bow and arrow, and I was like, sick, a zoner. I bet that'll be easy to play.
Oh, were you so wrong?
I mean, I'm not technically, but like,
I mean,
she's
yeah.
no Milia Rage from Guilty Gear. That's
See, every time Matchstick plays Metera, I always give him a cookie.
that's not true. You've never given me a cookie. Don't lie to the
No,
people.
not yet. No. I give him a cookie because he's sad. Actually, I need to send you some cookies.
Yes, you
I have to
do.
make
If
cookies.
this has been the transactional law this entire time, you owe me some back cookies.
Yeah.
But if I'm being truly honest with myself, the reason I really chose Zeta is because I like spears. They're dope. And I was like, fire? Spear? What can go
Yeah,
wrong?
fire spear.
Fire spear.
And then he plays me.
Spear is fire.
He's like, what can go wrong? And then he plays me.
And then I play you, the most brain dead Zeta I've ever met.
I'm not the most brain dead. The surprising thing is, I'm not the most brain dead.
I admire Prada.
not.
On the com for 2 weeks and he's already taking shots at his senpai.
See, I got two
Speaking of
senpais. One
senpai.
Black Galaxy and the other one's Leo. Ultimate Leo. And then, don't get me started. Oh my god. Like, the one person that actually, like, taught me how to play Zeta, like, almost properly, I still don't play her properly. I have a hard time listening to people sometimes. It's like Ultimate Leo and Black Galaxy.
You, stubborn, not taking advice? Get out of here.
You? Nah.
Never.
Couldn't be.
You can never.
You're not giving yourself enough credit.
You're very receptive.
Don't lie.
Come on, guys. Let's not get crazy.
Well, let's not start making hot takes here.
You're right.
We don't need to get canceled on Twitter here.
We don't have to have followings to get canceled on Twitter.
Exactly.
What?
What? Every 5 seconds. Jim's punchline. What?
Bro, that was awesome. Like during the freeze frame,
That
like
was-
Ferry had one of the sparks from like just hanging out in her eyeball. That looked really cool. That might be my freeze frame for the title card.
What a...
All
What
right,
a-
so that's a Slash with the
Round.
game 1. Bro,
I think you
how
Pretty
excited
commanding.
is Slash right now that he's still in this?
Mina
Right.
saying, don't praise the cheater character. Oh my.
Who's a cheater? Are you saying Ferry's a cheater character?
Both of them.
Believe in victory. Battle.
Oh no, Anre is complicated. Anyway,
One's just a simple projectile girl. Just classic zoner.
Big classic. Until she gets in, then she's not classic no more.
There's only one color I play with Metera. If I ever touch Metera, it has to be pink. Has to be pink.
Yeah, but you play all your colors.
Yeah,
pink.
all your colors. It's very clear that pink is your favorite color.
Yeah, right.
No, I don't play all my colors pink. Like, I refuse to play Ram pink or Jacko pink. I choose purple for both of them.
I'm gonna
But,
request
like-
that all my Jacko and Ram players use pink.
I
Thank you.
used orange on Ram.
Why?
Because it made her slightly darker.
Darker. Seems
Yeah.
like it would make her bright and cheery.
See, I
Like if we were
play
visiting a
purple Ram
grove in
colors.
Florida.
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 Also, just because the mod I had was on orange.
modding a,
Yeah, I need to
modding
get
a piece of
Goth
software
Girl
you
Ram.
own. How dare you?
How dare you? How could you? I'll never forgive you. What a nice combo.
Basically
that's
narrating
probably
Slash's
crazy.
dialogue here.
Yeah, right.
Battle 2.
This is his story.
Was that a cancel from the
Final Fantasy.
no from down the 2H
Oh,
into
yeah.
the combo?
Apparently.
That was
Look like
that was clean. I didn't even know you could do that.
Corner.
Oh no, so like there's a lot of cancellations you can do in this game. Oh, wow, perfect. Like,
Perfect.
you know how Zeba has a 2 sweep?
Yeah.
Two hit sweep. Yeah.
You can cancel.
You can cancel the first hit. Yep.
I mean, that's not typically that uncommon, but there's not a whole lot that like I've seen before where you cancel an anti-air into a true combo from. Normally they
yeah.
pop out or like go into a juggle state and then you can follow up with something, but like that. Yeah, that
But like,
the
I
2H
don't
just
really
cleanly
consider-
went into the standing combo.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like, I don't really consider Metera's like anti-airs, like actual anti-airs. Because she technically has like 3.
So she has
Right?
3
Yeah.
of something you don't acknowledge as what they are.
Yes.
Yes. Completely right,
record
Matt.
drop
All
from
3 of
Senpai,
these
let's
things
just
are
say
not
it's-
real as they perform the given function.
Yeah, that was very uncharacteristic of them dropping there, unless it was meant for to be a reset.
If that had been slow Starry Sky, he probably would have gotten that hit.
We have a mad senpai.
The DP.
Not
We
mad.
have a
Not mad
We're
yet, I
back
think.
to
Just
neutral.
determined.
Not yet.
Yeah.
And Slayer Slide.
Mm-hmm.
Is that really what it's called?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
I call it the Bison Slide.
Well,
I call it the
Bison
Slayer
Slide is at least
Slide,
his
'cause-
name. Yes, this is my slide. I invented it.
Oh wow, that class.
Which he may have. Like, come to think of it, like what the
I think
character
he
has.
is-
He's
yeah.
the progenitor of the slide.
Oh wow, that,
What a
that
con-
G
nice
was still
confirm.
active?
This is the best use of psycho power. Slide.
Highly optimal.
Nice.
Who needs wheelies when you have psycho power slide? I can freak people out at the hard floor grocery store all by myself.
DP so she doesn't have to deal with the butterflies.
I still need to figure that out.
Alright. Senpai looking to get something started.
Right. Never mind. Starting
Butterfly.
right now.
Good knockdown.
Good knockdown.
Yep.
I like how Slash is
Sorry,
like very
Sal.
aware when Senpai is about to do a butterfly. Ta-da. Was that intentional?
Ooh, Slash ready and waiting to catch the short hop to roll out. Very nice. Just knowing that it's part of Senpai's
Oh, wow.
pressure system, yeah, had it primed and ready to go. Nice. Slash stayed on the defensive there through the butterfly.
Butterflies out, and Starry Sky is gonna get it.
Senpai went Super Saiyan for that last hit, taking it to final round in Game 3.
All comes down to this.
See, they're on the moon fighting over who. I can't give backstory today.
I can't get backstory today.
So you're not good at
I
the
can't
cryptic
write
lore like
Grand Blue
I
fan
am.
fiction right now. It's too much.
It is more of a
Give me
cryptic
cryptic lore.
characteristic. Cryptic lore.
Yeah, that's my thing.
That's his thing.
Ferry had invited Metera over to look at her new bathroom that had just got redone. Why? How shiny the floor
Great
is
confirm
today,
from
says,
Senpai to close it out.
says Ferry. Not as shiny as my love for you, said Metera. And then they made out.
Jesus Christ.
Not gonna lie. Pretty good story.
Mina.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you had to hear that.
Mina, I checked out a long time ago.
But
When
honestly,
it
somebody
came to
animate that. I want to see that.
Like, Mina, I have checked out a long time ago when it comes to commentating with these guys.
Why would you do
Like,
Yeah.
I want to say
rude.
like
Why would you ever?
3 weeks
Alright,
into
Kilo versus
commentating with
Spauldo.
these guys, I have stopped checking in with what's going on. Okay, I just sometimes I just focus on the spiral.
His Spiral's like, alright, you guys are getting a
You
bit
guys
off
are-
topic.
No, it's fine. Origin Tree likes it. We're doing good.
We're doing great.
Of course.
Origin Tree's having a great time. What's going on,
I
Spiral?
have it in
We're
We're doing
written
just
record
fine.
that
I hope you
Origin
guys
Tree
have been
likes
doing
it.
alright.
We've been doing pretty good. But now it's time to bring the commentary back to the serious end.
Yep. Oh,
And
I
actually
think I need to
talk
tell
about the
Spauldo that
matches?
he's up.
Spiral, I was trapped in a love triangle.
Where's the triangle?
I see.
What is the triangle?
Yeah.
You mean me and
There is
Matchstick
no-
and then Matchstick and myself? Like,
Yeah, I'm kind of just here
It's fresh here.
on the
there it is.
run.
You see,
Yay.
Prada was flirting
Oh,
with
yeah, yeah.
Cryptic, and Cryptic was flirting with Mastic, and Mastic was flirting between Prada and Cryptic, so I don't know what was going
Prada,
on.
was I
That's
flirting with
fine.
you?
I'm
sorry.
with me? I don't think
maybe
so.
Gem's mine, but
Some say he's robbing the grave. Yeah, some say I'm robbing the cradle, but I say he's robbing the grave.
I see.
Prada's like, I
I
can't wait to break this up.
Okay, so for Loser Society, we see Sui get to for the round start and already back in towards the court. We have pressure. 5H up. See, you get to see Setsuna saving on the crescent flip, missing on the meteor OH, following to get the light match here, and the sweeping slash off of the Savage Rampage. Mugen Kagura up to beat out the Ferry over on the wake up situation, plus trains off the crescent flip, delay up with it, but once again caught out with the low afterwards too. Reset effect, didn't expect that to hit, and Kilo's gonna take that in stride, transient up into the city, get to building up UOH, messing on the crescent flip, falling out to catch it out, so tries to go for a tick setup, but still plus even on the whiff, choosing to catch it out with the aftermath. A ton of damage going underway, but not enough to kill for them in the situation. We'll see how the Oki goes. Maybe look up to put up the Soul Forge and reset it back to neutral with the life lead. And we see weight over on the Amino Uzumi. He's going to be able to push out with the 5H. Push forward with the Savage Rampage, and the Mugen Kagura is going to get beaten out with the sweeping slash low. All first round going up for see a push up for Setsuna interrupted over the 5-8 Soul Forge on deck. Rising slash to stub it out as we see the transient up. Forward throw, late tech out, trades on the lights here. Another sweet gets to push back in towards the corner. Plus trains out, close heavy. Reset it back with the Setsuna, counter confirmed. Chooses for another one though. Follow remain patient. Able to catch it out. Same sequence, 2L, 2M. Not even on hit. Miss it on the link though. Full weight on the horizon. Too far out for the instinction to hit. We see able to take a turn back off the battalions of fear. Counter confirm off of the jump at Setsuna and just going right into the SSBA. Not taking any risk and the animation for the down.
Got a back and forth bout going here right now. Both players playing very strong.
Alright, that first scramble. Oh, they keep up for the first round, but Keel's able to bring it back. Setsuna up here. So he gets here, delayed off of the 2Ms. Same sequence, looking to catch out the Savage Rampage, walk over with the Mugen Kagura here. Savage face control back into Genji, right into the Kagura with the Crescent flip. 5H out on the whiff. Not able to catch out the whiff punch. No punish on the Mugen version of the Sweet. Gets to doubling up for it though. 5L for the light here. Sweet slash off of it though. Still looking for a bit more chips. 2M to beat out the Moon Kagura of Ferry. 5M to catch out the jump in over on Wake Up here. Stay focused out with it. And once again, just waving out the 2v6Ms here. Pressing it out here. Crushing strike off of it though. Caught him with the Magic Wake Up. And choosing to cash out with the Bloody Moon.
Spin the wheel.
And the wheel pushing back onto the full screen. Doesn't go for the Soul Force, just gonna catch it out, but failed anti-air coming out. And he's just gonna go right into Uzume. No animation from that range actually, but push back into the corner. Maybe what he wants in here. Swift punish over with the 2U. Double in, grin off whiff here. Whiff punish over with it. And off of the air reset, Spauldo show no fear with the Abare.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Again with it, we'll see if he's gonna be able to get the receive. Same thing, Spauldo already with the 5H over the round start. Sui gets 2 up, trade out in favor of Keel. It doesn't go for the crossover with the JH as we see. So you get 2 up, counter confirm, back into the court. This time on the other side here, doubling up, just looking for one solid counter confirm off of these. Target 2Ms here, double up, and there it is. Solid hit though for it though. Lights up into the Crescent Flame resets. Spauldo ready to check him out afterwards. Grid off. Press back into the corner. No, just looking to get out the Soul Force. Rising slash baited it out though. Not able to get the whiff punch with the talents right through it here. 5L check, double up, right into the tick though. Not enough to kill with the easy put on the grin off. Just looking for one more, and the extinction's gonna be it.
Battle 2. Engage.
Yeah, of course here. No catch up with frame trap off of the 2M with the Savage Rampage. 2H up, extension out, 5H. Not able to cancel it too much from that range in here. Keel able to get something going with the Sui. Gets aggressive flip, just doing treat back with the air version here. Clash up in favor of Keel, and not able to get the full confirm off of the lights though. Soul Forge out of the full screen. Charge under the town. Able to catch him out slipping with it here. No count on the sweep. Disrespecting negative frames over with the Moon Kagura. Back in towards the corner here. That's a back up. 2H. What a delayed catch up. Counter confirm onto the Savage Rampage. Tries double up with the grin off here. Keel looking for a reset off of the transient. Same thing with the Setsuna. Keeping up with the plus pitch. Jump in after the negative frames. Bloody Moon. Spot dodge. Ave to Uzume off of the close heavy. Gonna be very close 5700, but with the HP and guts, living on a sliver. Pushing up for it, and wasn't ready for the cross of Awega.
Battle 3. Engage.
Yeah, right.
Going up for it. Do or die for Kilo still as you go right into round 3 here. Rising slash, no whiff push on the extinction. Delay up. Plus on that Setsuna, doubling up with the VM once again. This time with the light here. Punished over with the JM. A ton of damage off of it as well. Down to fear. Right into the safe jack. Station over for the plus phase. 5M catching out with the frame trap. JU coming in clutch here. Right into the Kagura stance here. Crescent flip here. Not even catching out with it. What a punish over on block with it. Caught him out with the mash on the Crescent. So doubling up for it. So no whiff punch. Able to reach on through. Too far for the 5L link over to the Bloody Moon. Another chance over for Kilo to take it. But caught out trying to move with the extinction fireball.
That is actually an upset. Spauldo
That is
beating
an
Kilo.
upset.
Wait, he took Kilo out? Mm.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
And,
he took him
you know
to
what's crazy? I don't think he's gonna
the
come
back.
back.
No, he took him to the back shed.
The super loser
Unfortunately,
bracket.
the Super's loser bracket. Jesus. God damn it. Honestly,
loser.
I've been there for a
Oh,
while
Mitch.
then. Just waiting on my next match.
Oh my god.
Let's be real. If you were in the super losers bracket, would you even want to keep fighting?
Honestly, I'm gonna be
I can't
honest.
believe it. He brought this entire tournament back from super loser.
No. Oh no. Yes.
Right.
It's the Grippy Grips mirror.
Oh god, we got Grippy Grips mirrors.
Grippy Grips mirror.
Oh, let's go.
Actual name.
Hey,
Oh, what's the name?
That's what it is. But back to the winners finals 3 out of 100%. We got the mirror going on between MBK and Rice Boy. 2 over for the first strike here. Stay under pressure off of the 2M here. Delay up with the Asmodeus here. 2L checked out. No whip punch on the 2H. As you see, whipping onto it. Forcing it away through with the crooked follow up. Don't mess it up with that tick with the hit actually though. Stay under pressure off right into the 2M. Just looking to bait out a Notoria. And a punish over on the 5Hs. The unique sequence over with this mirror. Being able to get the 5-framer. For it though. Now Ice Spice is going to push back into the corner, but a 5H out, able to connect through this time. Back in towards the mid screen over at MBK's and mistiming the throw though. Goisha sped it out, saving out for it though, leaving the Asmodeus for one solid hit over in towards the corner here. But we see the Visago come out as well. Patience out 5H, punish out for it, just choosing to give it the pressure with it on hit. Heavy crooked off of the Goisha. Asmodeus too far out to get the punish over from that range. Delayed it up with the medium one to keep it safe. Heavy crooked for reset pressure, and we see both sides are taking it very slow, methodical with the approaches here. Notoria finally busting out the defense though. Stare pressure over the close medium, run up, stuffed over with the 2M, no counter confirm, shimmy up. Rice Boy not falling for it, kissing out on the counter confirm, too far for the double 2M. As we see, Rice Boy looking to keep up the pressure with the Goisha out this time, and double it up once again, this time with the Genesis animation for the down.
What? No.
There was a lot of
Not there.
grippy grips in that
I'm
round.
saying in general.
Of course. Okay, you're right. There was a lot of Asmodeus.
Thank you, Asmodeus. Oh god.
I mean, AKA that. I'm not gonna say it. I've already paid my dues. World of JU though.
The passive aggression is at its peak.
I'm fine with it. Cryptic is right. But at the same time, I'm still saying
God
Asmodeus.
damn, MBK.
I'm just like, he can say Asmodeus. He can say Asmodeus. But I'm gonna say Grippy Grips.
I'm gonna say grippy grips to the grave.
Asmodeus.
Gravy grips, if you will.
Gravy grips.
You're distracted for it. We gotta talk about that. Couldn't even talk about the reversal that MBK had with that perfect. And now we see the pace of the match setting up there, looking to keep the aggression over on MBK's side. Or super jump, anti-air up, a good awareness not to jump in, able to get out of the corner as a result. Not too much of a deficit, but we're back into the advantage situation over MBK's and Notoria to beat out the medium Notoria over on the wake up here. Reset it back off of the crooked follow up though. 2U coming in clutch. ED to a layup with the walk up in the throw. And the Visago coming out but not able to finish out in time. Heavy crooked off of the Goisha. Try to bait out the Notoria. Rice Boy made patient out this time. No whiff push over on the 2U. Tries to bust out with the Asmodeus here. Same thing on the other end though. Punish off. Run off. Gonna be able to count out for it though. Medium crooked to push it back into it. Once again, MBK showing the patience onto it. Will he spend it out? Asmodeus burned out for a saving the super for one more secrets. Brave kill up with a crossover. Choose to reset it back with the Notoria. Still plus off of the late tech here. Full auto combo pushing him all the way in towards the corner. Has to be careful with it. Looking for one solid hit. 5H wasn't able to get it there. MBK doubling up with his own off of the 2L cancel. We're back in towards the neutral, ready to walk it up for it. No counter confirm off of the 2M. Still keep the advantage with the second 5H hit here. Same thing on the Goisha, but the 2L catch here. Not able to get him in block stun with that medium crooked follow up. And MBK looking to take game 2. We'll see if Rice Boy's gonna be able to catch it out with the engage start here. Goisha's out for it though. Able to catch out the counter confirm this time. No, we're suddenly back in towards the corner. Tick throw off of it though. Finally busting out with the Notoria. Back in towards the mid screen. Super jump to push it back out. But once again, Rice Boy with the counter and confirm into the Asmodeus in here. And we're corner to get corner. Visago finally able to come back through. This time with the H version. Meter on deck for Rice Boy as well. Running through. Goisha off of the Abare. And reset on hit though. But he's ready for it. I'm catching the chicken stuff with the hotel. Not checking into it. Tied up around count.
So here's my question: if Rice Boy goes down, does he have to give his super cool outfit to MBK?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know if that was.
Is it a rare hunter situation like from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Anyway, back into it. While you're back with the other defense counter, confirm out the close medium. Hard knockdown out for it. The same frame kill over with the crossover. 2U up here, playing around with the light crookeds off of the Goisha. 5H to bust out through. Will he spend the limit a ton? Yes, he will. 2M up to get a little bit more damage compared to the 5H. And a hard knockdown. Only has a strike though to work with here. Might choose to play it a bit more patient with the command grab of the Saga. There it is. Waits to try and catch out. Yeah. 5H interrupted over with the 2U. And both of the cooldowns are back up, so he has the maximum threat potential here. Late tech off of it, no Goisha in the threat, and shimmies up. Rice Boy not falling for it, and able to get the punish again off of the 5H. Choosing to spend it out for it though. Notoria off of the run up with the frame trap here. X step out, not able to bait out Notoria. 2H whiffing out once again, but Rice Boy not able to catch it out. Goisha for a bit more chip. Heavy crooked to catch it out though. Same thing on Rice Boy's end. Just looking for one solid. It has to be careful. And there it is. Will he catch it out? No, Asmodeus saving out for it. Once again, one solid hit with the strike here, and a couple more throws ought to be enough to do it. Safe jump off of the throw sequence here. 5H punish. Getting
Great.
we show Rice Boy showing great knowledge in the mirror, not letting MBK getting away with any of these empty 5Hs.
What if you could change your fate?
No Disney princesses here. Let's go.
Goisha able to take a turn back over with the light check here. Heavy Goisha, keep it up for him. Unitory, no light one. Able to respond back in time here. No safe jab over with the 2M as you see. Whiff onto it, punish over VD5H. Not gonna make it any safer with it like that. Heavy crooked to cover out the space control. Goisha interrupting out the 5H. Clash on the projectiles. Jumping. Not able to get the punch here. Not falling for the UH itself, but getting clipped over on the normal hit though. We see MVK getting his own punch and able to clip him out with the low leg. Doubling up, tick throat, denied. Heavy Notoria. Meter on deck for both sides. Revenge over towards the Rice Boys. Super jump. You and able to get control as well.
That was big brain.
That was absolutely galaxy brain.
Ooh.
That was massive. What a call.
Rice Boy looking like nice boy.
Oh yeah.
As usual.
He is there. Spot dodge over on the heavy crook is back and forth here. Whiff punish on his own 2U. So all he wanted to do it and clip for trying to copy it. Back in towards the corner. Your safe jab out. The layup off of the 2U. 5H out. Canceling over into it. Tick throw. Once again, this time with the light Notoria. Full weights. Just looking to bait out these DPs. MVK remaining super patient over on defense though. And able to bust out over the 2U. Super jump to get himself back into the mid screen. Keep up the advantage state. Breaking out the video crook and right into the throw here. 5H over on the wake up. Choosing to spend both of his cooldowns over for the hard knockdown. Cross it back in towards the mid screen. Yet again here. Waits on the Notoria, but not quite biting yet. Crouch confirm up into it. Yes, it is. Video of Asmodeus here. Pushing back from corner to corner. Down tech to keep a bit more space control here. Run up. Denied over with the 2U. Block punish, but not punished over with it on block. Another thing that he can punish over with the 2L here. Combo trying to move. Gonna be close enough for it though. Another one into the Energenesis. Even with the scalings off of the 5H hits, that should be enough for the round.
That was sick.
That was a very good confirm.
Amazing awareness on the air hit.
This is quite a hotly contested winners final so far.
Yeah, we'll see who's going to be able to take the advantage over into Game 3 as we see Juana round up for a big advantage to get as well. Heavy crooked off with 2U, not able to get the punch from that range, and caught him trying to walk up with it here. Heavy Notoria had the safe jab, but wasn't ready to block it out actually. Trades over on the 5H here. Rice Boy able to win it out with the 2M compared to MVK's 2L. Push it back into delay up. Have to spend it out though. No need actually. Light Asmodeus for the light confirm after the view crooked. Stairs to back out. Clash onto it though. View crooked still keep locked down. Good awareness over on the clash situation. Doubling up, keeping it safe, and plus with the heavy crooked follow-up though. Asmodeus too far to get the punish. Walk up, stuffed over with the low, wasn't expecting. Another shimmy, but Rice Boy has not been falling for any of them. See, run up throw, late tech, pushing back in towards the mid-screen. Lost out on the turn, but we're back in towards the neutralizer result. 5H gonna get clipped over with the JH, not ready for the counter hit confirm. Punish onto it, counter hit off of the 2M. And a Genesis animation, that should be enough to kill.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
I heard from that like one trade. Was it even a trade?
They
was a
call
trade.
Rice Boy, make those
Are you
look
talking
so
about the
nice,
5H
boy.
trade?
Yeah.
Time to
Yeah, they
roll
just
the
both hit each
dice,
other at the
boy.
same time. That was wild.
He's
That
the
was actually
bad
really
guy. Duh.
We got a character swap from MBK to
Oh!
Jita.
Yeah.
When you're tired of the mirror match.
Now MBK going back home. To
Let
that
me
Jita.
go home.
She's always home and waiting for me.
Take me home.
I think the worst neutral game is going to be able to tie it
You know,
up for
it's
game
a little
4.
awkward to start with. It's fine. It's fine.
We'll see. Same patience that he exuded into the first one here. Counter confirm for the first strike's over here. Catching him out with the rest of dive after the Regan lave. Crouch confirm out. Too far to get anything from it, but still keep up the life lead. Already just about 60% of Rice Boy's life gone in here. Interrupt off of the cancel with the 2M. Not choosing to cancel out into the Regan lave or the super though. Still has the one interaction. The 2M still plus onto it though. Missing on the confirm into the Asmodeus. But still, big life deficit over for Rice Boy. Now to get the punch fit there, but keeping it safe and walk up stuffed over with the 5M cancel.
That's the ultimate life deficit. We ain't got none.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Looking for a big change of pace here. You crooked off the Goisha to keep the advantage. 2U reset back towards the neutral. Interrupt out of it though. Or catch over the 2M. Wasn't ready for the full link there. Vorpal blade up. Notoria over on the wake up. Fakes out. The VD looking for a rising sword, but MVK able to catch him out with that throw afterwards. In there. Full link. Sweep up. Right leg. Vorpal blade. Combo limit off the 2H. So Spree starter. Messing up the juggle state here. And allow Rice Boy to fight back in towards the mid screen with the knockdown. Stagger it back out though. No rising swords quite yet though. Same thing over on Basago's into it though. Crossover here. Too far out for the whiff throw. Vorpal Blade still has another chance out for it though. Empty jump low off to the wake up situation. Keep out of the plus frames. And the tick throw off of the Regan Lave to tie it up 2-2.
Okay, well, MBK clearly using Gita to her maximum efficiency here. Those are some quick rounds.
Get up for it though. Same patience as exuded with the switch. Projectile control. First strike's coming out with the heavy crooked. It's coming out for the other side. 5H interrupted with the Regan Lave. Same thing with the Walker with the 5M here. Failed anti-air coming out with the 5H. So JH coming in collect. Safe jab out for MBK, not biting over for it though. But Rice Boy is biting on the frame trap with the Vorpal Blade. Pushing back from towards the corner. Regan Lave rested out to get the plus frames here. Faking out the overdrive surge. Rice Boy able to get a bit more space control out though. Counter it confirmed into the crouching as Vodius up as well. Meter on deck for both sides in here. No crouch shipper going off for rested dive to get a bit more space control. Same thing out with the Regan Laves and Rice Boy. Remain patient, just looking for one opportunity to get the jump in or an interrupt here. Projectiles finally clashing with the zoning. Jump in, respected over. Wasn't ready for the anti-air here. Safe cancel into the Goetia. 5H up. Full sequence out. Back into it, tries to fake it out, go for the throw here, run up, not able to get too much over with the Regan Lave hit at that range, but still one solid hit with the Vorpal Blade, and that's going to be it for the round here. Spanning out for it, full delay up, caught him with the second repetition, and the down with the Regan Series.
Do the whole thing.
We have standards here, we will not.
It's like a Tribe Called Quest, you play the whole thing.
Right. Yeah, you gotta play the whole thing.
Last chance for Rice Boy to bring it back around over and battle 2 here. Once again, Overflow Storm here looking to trade out, keep each other waiting for the close range out for it. Last Modius punish over at the 2-0, wasn't confident on the full confirm, just used the reset pressure, too far out to get anything off of that 2M counter hit. First strike over for it though, stuffed out of the 2H with the JU here. First solid strike coming over for it though, no safe jab coming underway. Notoria able to stuff it out though. What a whiff punish over on that 2U. 5H pushing back all the way to the corner. Shivvy up once again, just using to keep up the plus frames with the Regan Lave off of it though. Meter on deck for both sides. Interrupted out though. Crouch confirm, able to figure it out though, just looking for a reset and caught him out once again with the throw bait UOH up. And the Leviathan off of the close heavy, so much damage coming away, and he suddenly brought back this round. What's the wake up situation? Let's go for standard B. Spot OS called out, delay throw coming underway for you. Another one, and another throw.
Nice response from Rice Boy there.
All of a sudden, final game, final round. What's the engage start gonna be here? Same patience are getting out from both sides, looking for a bit more sitting out for the projectiles, but the rest of the time out of it. And MBK looking for a Vorpal Blade should carry all the way towards the corner. Full sequence out with the Rising Sword. Choosing to save out for it, just looking for what's all the knockdown to loop it back. But now he's got the Vorpal Blade back on lock with the safe jumper. All these shimmies. Rice Boy not falling for it, able to take back a turn comfortably. Early tech over on the run up throw, tries to get the back throw there. Wasn't able to quite get it, but able to get out with the 5H and back in towards the mid screen with the 2U cancel into the Goetia. Meter will be on deck for Rice Boy as well, so looking for one solid Hail Mary hit, baby. We're still back in towards the neutral. Rested dive, not falling for the sweat dodge catch this time. I see going right into the blue life. One solid hit could be enough to tie it up with the 5H Genesis here. Give the Eddie some sugar. Perry out to catch out the Regan Lave cancel. Stare back on the lights. MBK remain patient, not trying to risk his life on the Rising Sword quite yet. As he 5H out, still go on, hit, reset it back here. Wasn't expecting it as well. Good amount of damage. Looking for one solid hit though. 2M able to catch the walk up stagger pressure here. Empty jump low after the Oki situation. Rested dive to kill the plus frames in here. Both sides are on that one touch situation. There it is once again. Has to be careful. Jump is stuffed out. Wasn't ready for the counter, but able to catch him.
No,
once
that's
again,
not
missing out on the league. Unfortunate catch.
Unfortunate.
Wow.
No.
I like how like
Fortunate
Discord.
so.
I like how
You hate
Discord
this.
like messes up every time Spiral gets hype because you get a good match.
Wow, that was. Oof.
I was unlucky.
That was
That
very
that was. You think
You
nerves?
hate Why
Or,
did everyone
you think that was
say
nerves
no?
or internet?
It could be,
What's
it could be
everyone
multiple
saying
things
no
because
for?
it's a from there like it's very good awareness over by Rice Boy. The 2M is 7 frames and usually on hit Goetia is +6, but since he was crouching it was +7, so just the right link. But it's still a tight link, 7 to 7 right there, exactly right on the catch. So it was an unfortunate drop. But MBK is going to be taking that in stride and securing his spot in grand finals.
Oh, yeah, he's not gonna feel bad about that. He's like, yeah, that's right.
In the meantime, we're off to SenpaiSpyder versus Spauldo. Spauldo been doing some great work today as well. up against another one of the big names in this Thursday night bracket.
I mean, and he might choose to bring out a different character besides Vasaraga for this one.
Yeah.
Let's see what he goes with.
Cheeks.
Just going with 6 on this one.
Going with cheeks.
Yeah.
Going with
I'm gonna
cheeks.
say it.
But he's anything but cheeks.
He is really good.
He is a
You
really
said
good
butt cheeks.
Yeah, you see, that was totally planned. Totally planned.
Yo, we're dancing already. Take it away, Spiral.
Yeah. So back to 2 out of 3 for the sets here. Shorter out for it, though. We see a snake bite keeping out the plus face. Ready to take the reset it back, but Spyder ready with the walk back over, even on hit, though. We see the Seals cracked out for it, though. Air to air, and is confirmed, though, as we see Seals getting a lockdown. Thunder Flash to deny the sequence over with the butterflies, though, as we see, trying to double with the wolf out, but Spyder is showing no fear with the Abar here. Seal setup, picks up the beat, able to catch out the Void Claws over on the wake up. Full sequence out, a good amount of damage here now, and cashing out with the Dense Caress. Remy up, fire shot, not enough to kill, but still a good situation for it. Take it back to the full screen, empty hand, just choosing to retreat back over with the Zephyr Hops, though, execution burn over it, and 2M into the Starry low shot for the keep out.
Hashtag buff Metera.
Stop.
Hashtag never do that shit.
We see Spyder been able to navigate these empty hand wall dives very well here, moving around with the Zephyrs to make sure it whiffs and catching him out for it, though. Delay cancel, no, denied over with the Thunder Flash parry. Ticto coming out for it and already back it towards the corner. Another one, this time over on the wake up, fakes it out, goes for the throw, but just a bit too early on for it, and catches Spyder Wheel with the tech as well here. Archdemon kick, trade out for it, not able to get the seal proc, not low enough here. Empty jump throw, spot dodge out for it, able to catch him with the auto combo, but no full sequence without the execution. Whiff punish over on the empty end with the 5M here. Seals procced over for it. You see the Great Fall coming up for 5L checks here, not looking for the confirming of the Starry shot, just trying to create distance with the Zephyr Hobbs back. And Spauldo looking to fight his way through here. Air Gate is not able to get the punish out for a UOH up. 3001 talents in the night out. That was for full bait, tries to go for the throw, but the Dense Caress wake up is going to be there to deny it for the finish.
Senpai woke up SSBA? SBA?
Right?
Senpai
So-
woke up and chose violence.
Woke up and chose violence.
Even with the slow reversals, it's something that you might have to take the risk for, especially when dealing with someone as scary on a 6 on offense. We see up in here still has been doing a great job over onto a walk back to avoid a run up throws here. As you see, Seals procced out 2 up for the check, clipped over, wasn't ready to block out the projectiles, and air to air in his favor again with a very great conversion, not able to psych it back with the Seals back in time here. Reset over into the air, whiff out on the throw, not able to quite get the punish here. Medium rolls out, interrupted once again with the light the bar here. Empty end coming in clutch, able to be passed through the Seal procs as you see another one here, trying to go for the snake bite, but once again showing no fear, ready to mash out on all the follow-ups from the execution series in here. So has the wall dive here, 2H to beat out the irrigated E, is crossover out for it, fakes out the empty end, auto combo up here, Olivia trying to fix it up, no, snake fighting, and once again, interrupted out with the lights.
Her lights are really good, like just really, really.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, still keeping it locked down. That's a very nice conversions over with the hits. The Spider as well here. 2H out. Still to get a link out through here. Not to get a 2H with it. But the air reset. Doubling up for it. Didn't have much else to work with. On Spider to get himself out for it. Anti-air just looking for the seal setup here. Block out. And still remaining plus on for it. This time respecting out the snake fight. Allowing Spauldo to get the tick throw setup here. Another one. This time off of the lights. Has the execution series to work up. Delay into the gate of demons. UOH for the throw bait. And off of the Archdemon kick into the close heavy. That's a down. Spauldo down but not out.
I like Spauldo doing his little dive off the wall back there, just like, let me out, let me out!
Even though for anti-air with the Great Fall, set up with the Seals, just trying to keep it up for it. Though JU trying to disrespect the negative frames over with the Thunder Flash. Spider ready to wait on for it. Not too much of a punch, caught out of the Zephyr Hops in here. Air gated, Demon scale the pressure. Same thing with the medium one. Not much Metera could do with only the 6 figure to work with. As I see here, execution interrupted over and stuff with the 2M here. Seal proc try to bait out the Thunder Flash here. Losing out in the area this time with the empty hand. Air gated demons caught out for it, but too early over on the 5H attempt. Nice try over on the juggle series, still keeping it up for it. Their throw bait coming under lock here. Archdemon kick, Void Claws.
Maximum Spider.
That's gonna be enough to tie it up.
Yep. It's like Spauldo may have caught on.
Now, honestly, ever since top 8 started, these matches have been all ridiculous.
All ridiculous.
Well, indeed. All these less game players for it though. Anti-arrow with the close normal. First strike's coming in strike. Giving out lockdown and able to get the air unblockable setup too. Very good awareness here. Push it out through. Only has the starry high and the starry low, so has to be careful with the space control here. Zephyr denied over with the air gated Adidas. Now it's party time back in towards the corner. Finally going for the shadow chase back. Zephyr interrupted out. Just going for the knockdown over with the Wolf's Howl Cancel. Caught out trying to noob. No crouch before going. But still keeping up the pressure with these close mediums in here. Reset it back on here with the EOH. Double Zephyr up here. 1H for the clutch anti-air. Too high up to get anything further, but we see 2H called out with the Void Plus. Raw 3500, but not enough to kill with the guts in mind. Still leaving him onto his sliver. What's the Suex situation? Tries to bait out a reversal, but Spider remain patient here. No punish over on the Wolf's Howl, but still keeping him over with the Starry Sky frame trap here. Air Gadians coming out the approach, and the EX Starry high to bust back through the one-hit projectile here. JU, great fall to deny it out for it. Has to be careful. Waiting for that for the wall dice. Jump in, lockdown, and caught trying to move with the Seal Procs and the 5L.
The dies are deadly.
Be careful, same situation. Will Spauldo be able to bring it back here? Not a good start for him with that whiff punish on the empty hand here. Crossover, beaten out with the second seal proc. Hard knockdown with the steady confirm with the starry high. Another one, this time able to work out over on the wake up situation. Reset it back on hit though. Early tech over on the tick throw attack with the snake bite. Execution burned out, but once again, ready to call it out after seeing it the first time here. Thunderflash beaten out with a throw here. UOH blocked out too far to get the seal proc, but still, dire straits over for Spauldo. Give under the pressure with the medium execution frame trap here. Presses onto it. Will we see the dense caress come out though? We're staying on the snake here.
Good
Still
dodge.
plus enough to block it in time. That's the reverse coming in clutch. And you're going to be taking out the paid for it though. Close heavy into 3001 talents. So much damage. Will be enough to kill? No, onto a sliver, but what's the wake up situation? No reversal as well. Gated demons to keep up the plus phrase. Auto combo, UOH ready to block it out, but disrespecting the
what a
reverse with the
read.
non-flash parry.
This mad lad.
Final round in the set.
Another round situation. Snakebite here. Not ready to call it out this time. You reach over in the block. Same sequence. Fire, you're going to use that opportunity to get out, but not quite enough here. Reset over with the video Snakebite here. Late tech off into it. We'll see the Shattered. Yes, we will. Gated DNs able to push on through. Not punishable, but able to interrupt the out regardless of the safe sequence. And we have the seal set. It's going to have to play out defense here. Rocked out. Tries to bail out the Thunder Flash here. Spot dodge off of it. Not able to get punched with the close like this time, but still keeping that plus phrase. Overhead though, missing out on the cancel off the close heavy. Another chance over for Spider to give it the advantage in here, leaving the life sleeves very close to each other. Grateful, able to maneuver past it with the JU here. Good awareness overhead by him as you see Air Gadians coming out the approach. Anti-air out for it, missing on the link. That canceled to Thunder Flash instead of the SPA. I'm sure you wanted it out for it. As you see, lockdown into it though. Great fall off of the air. Nice catch over by him as well here. Push it on
I don't
through.
think that...
Link, block punish into it.
Yeah, it's over.
That's,
And that's a miss.
Ah.
And that's another miss confirm into the victory.
Yep.
The lady with the errors won.
Fireballs.
Heartbreaker for Spauldo, but Spider is going to be able to take it over him 2-1 to continue on
Yep.
the losers finals.
And that
Oh,
will
look, we
put
have a
Spider
follower.
up against Telastra in losers final, 1-3. Just a quick reminder, everybody, while we've got this brief interval, Frosty Faustins is next weekend, and Matchstick Melee will be bringing you 4 days of streamed events, starting Thursday night with Gundam Maxi Boost On, and finishing up on Sunday with, well, quite honestly, we don't know what yet, but it will be streamed, and you will have fun. And back to the
You're
action.
gonna force me to have fun?
Yes.
You can't.
You don't
make
have
me
a
do
choice.
anything.
Yeah.
You can't make me
I'm
do
the opposite
anything.
of that
You will
robot.
have fun.
Yeah, I'm the opposite of that robot pounding the "No fun allowed" sign into the chair.
No,
Only fun
he's-
allowed.
Only
He's
fun
the
allowed.
human with the sign throwing darts at you. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun.
Just run around Frosty throwing water balloons at people at the 10-degree
Have fun.
Chicago weather.
You will have fun. Try and change my mind.
Well, yeah, he goes by Talaska here. See, like how I
Talastra.
go by Gemin,
Telastra.
Grand Blue, but Gem Lethal in GGS.
Mhm. By the way, big thanks to Yokyun for the follow a little bit ago. Also, Chunko and Sean Roney, who I'm kind of surprised weren't already. It hurts my feelings. It's fine.
I'm not crying. I'm just hurt.
I'm not mad. I'm just
hot
disappointed.
chocolate?
Is that
Do you need
code for
hot
something?
chocolate?
It's that. Not how you make it.
Y'all are mean. Go away.
No, it's my fault, Jem. I thought you were gonna make this with milk, not crap.
I have almond milk.
Anyway.
Anyways, we got ourselves a run back here with Rice Boy versus Spyder. A very solid entire combo with that sequence. What a catch over. Ton of damage to save on the cooldown as well here. 5H train out with the star in here. Spyder not able to do much with that knockdown situation. Just using to give us space, get them to the seals. Not able to do too much with it. They see Rice Boy trying to give it the offensive. Safe on block with the medium as Modius allows Spyder to get himself out. And the anti-air with the empty jump forward on the great fall. Will auto combo whiff on the second hit though. Heavy crooked to give the space control here. Not enough time to work through with that high starry shot though. As you see, clash onto it though. 5 Eller try and catch out the approaching 5H here. Rice Boy remain patient. Empty hop throw with the Zephyr. Seals are set up. Great fall. Able to get out the link through here. Doesn't cash out into the Dead's Caress and too far out to get the heavy starry. Which is stuff over, but still a bad situation over for Rice Boy on the first round. Looking over for the chip situation and tries to go for the Hail Mary parry. But Spyder not even with it and just throwing him for the punish.
Daddy gets no sugar.
That is correct. You go right on the battle too. Sorry, low here. We got the seals angled up here. Caught him out trying to move forward, and the link with the 5H for the first strikes over. Already a small check over for it. Another straight air connecting out for him, and the frame trap at this time. Already 40% of his light on lockdown. Not able to get the air unblockable setup quite from that range. But still a ton of meter already built over for Spyder here. Trade out for it in his favor. Actually gonna allow him to get the super beefy combo with the double seals. Dead's Caress up, ready for a ton of damage. Like you said on knockdown, starry low onto the meaty. And now it's an uphill battle for Rice for round 2 with the big life deficit. Choosing to approach out slowly. Gonna have to avoid on this chip eventually to avoid on the chip kill here. Great fall here. Ducking onto it though. Seals caught out with the Goisha. Doubling up medium crook and audio to work out through for him. Starry low once again, slowly. Already good portion out, but able to get a single jump in. Will he cash it out? No, just shooting to spin out on the Tori, looking for one solid hit for the super this time. There it was, but no counter confirmed with the second normal, and the whiff punish on the 5M with Spyder's 2M for the finish.
Man, SenpaiSpyder on a roll right now.
Really strong roll.
See if he's gonna be able to keep up the hot streak going into game 2 here. 5H for the first strike, cut out trying to move. We're back in towards the neutral situation. Seal proc trading out to her. Counter confirm off with the link into the 5H. Super jump. JU to stay here back over. But Spyder ready with the whiff punish at that range. And we're back in towards the neutral. Run up over for both sides. Goisha high up. Able to beat out the Zephyr here. No double Zephyr proc out for it. Locked down with the heavy crook. It's still to get it out though. But anti-air with the close medium. Back in towards the mid screen. But still in an uncomfortable situation for Spyder here. 2U up. Back from corner to corner. Able to catch out on this time. And a side swap over the Jaya. She's tricky setup to go back in towards the mid screen here. But can't win all the anti-airs in here as we go for it. We're around over with the corner to corner situation here. Counter confirm out of 2M. Still a plus on that. And make it up for the down. No animation needed.
Very strong response from Rice Boy there. Let's see if he can keep this momentum going.
Yeah, looking for a tie game for a clash over the projectiles for the first strikes on both ends. You see, jump in, super jump out to avoid the story shot here. Tries to approach out with the 5H for the 5M coming in clutch here. Great fall for a bit more space control. Same thing with the 5H. Clashing out with the Goisha here. A little bit of light pressure coming out for it. Interrupt onto it with the Goisha. I see walk back towards the corner here. Another super jump. Pressure back over for Asbody. It's the layup to catch out the jump in. Heavy crooked off of the medium Goisha. Once again, frame trapping him off of the auto combo. Safe on block with the Asbody. Tries to roll on through, but too low to the ground. Even Notorious going to be able to get him the counter. He confirmed. And a full sequence with those legitimate time.
Well, that is certainly enough for Spyder to fight back from. Never mind.
And another one. Good again. Origin tree. The score should be 1-1.
It is 1-1. Yep. It's fine.
It was a misinput.
Of course. First strike's going to interrupting out the seal. Able to get out on time, but not too much done with that seal proc with the arrows. I see. Finally cash it back over for a 1 seal proc. Has the second one here. Not working out for him. Just slowly getting poked out with the Goishas. Too far out to go under the projectile there. As we see, anti-air confirm out the already about even on life, still in favor of Spider, as Rice Boy has to make his way on through here. Meter will be about to be on deck for both sides, but a super jump coming in raw this time. Able to lick out through and catch the whip punish on the projectiles. Safe jab up here, shivvy up into the medium pressure for it, as we see a link off of the air star, able to get a decent amount of check damage with the 5M, and getting out of there with the Zephyr off. Seal procced out, great fall here. Rice Boy still remain patient, slowly approaching with these empty jumps to the crossover, able to cat out with the 5L, not too much gained over from that range. You see, looking to bounce back over with his own fireballs, empty jump, beating out with the 5M, same thing with the 5H. On the starry shot here, 2 seals procced out, both onto blue life, now slowly getting chipped away. One more hit from both sides, and Spider just gonna be able to keep him out on the approach. The advantage coming over for it. We'll see if Rice Boy's gonna be able to bring it back here. Safe cancel on the starry low. Spending on the cooldown as well here. Seals procced out. Tick throw off of the cross up normal. Pushing him right back into the corner. Reset pressure over the heavy crooked. Doubling up with the medium. Not even get too much for it though. Zephyr out. Try to keep him out locked down. But we see that situation. Crossover into the throw. Still able to catch out the punch as we go from corner to corner. Meter on deck for Rice Boy. Tick over it. Not ready to block it out. As we see Tick there coming out for it though. Standard pressure, medium Asmodeus into the Notoria, and this time, third time's the Char. Spider catching up, but missing out on the full sequence. Almost had it going for it. Air Star catching out the walk forward. Seals are set up, not even too much going here. Just trying to bait out some forward approaching. Was the sequence, empty jump low, going for the single overhead, delay, cancel, trying to catch him out with the frame trap. Rice Boy remain patient, looking to keep out the life lead. Goisha still able to spot dodge it out in time. As we see, one seal out. Zephyr JM not ready for the anti-air. Push back in towards the corner. Will Spider be able to get it going? There it is. Empty jump low. Gonna be able to get an air reset off of the full sequence off of the Zephyrs with the seals. UOH towards the sequence. No, just choosing to back up. Taking the damage he can to avoid on the sequence. But we see Goisha into the crooked. Gonna be able to deal a decent amount of damage. Just looking for one more interaction like that. Has to be careful with it too. SSBA is on deck for Spider. So if he throws a fireball, he might be able to punish him out with it. Bit more chip coming over for it. Wasn't quite ready for the rapid polarized. Let's see a bit more chip coming over for it. Great fall. 5H. Zephyr JM only goes for the strike after with the 2L. And the Goisha is back up. Will he choose to throw out the fireball? Seals are set up. Heavy crooked. Starry high. One seal procced out. Second one not able to get it because of it. Less than 10 seconds left. Gonna have to look to do something here. Dash up. Should be able to block it out in time. No, not even needed. 5U parry to get the punish full screen. Now we're neck and neck in here.
Yeah, we are.
Who's gonna go before? And now the trade's over at Rice Boy this time. Ado interrupt out the great fall before it can fully resolve. Another one, no spot dodge cat. Super jump out, and now he's in. Caught up trying to move, saving on the cooldown, just trying to keep it up for it. Heavy crooked off of the medium Goisha. Standard pressure out for it. A lot of Metera's gonna have to hold it. Heavy crooked, jump out, run up, throw. Was trying to block it out for it. Clipped over with the low, reset on, hit with the heavy Visaga. A full round trying to go over to him. Standard pressure off of the lights. Reset it back with a run up throw here. Has the Goisha as well. Caught out trying to move. No full hit confirm, but still keeping the pressure with the Goisha. And another one. The seal out game 3.
That will do it.
Strong showing in that round.
But it's not over yet.
I just realized I've been muted, but I will sum up everything I said. And that was good game. Those were some good games.
They were. And that was some quality analysis.
Major indeed. Pushing on to game 4. The first strike's going over to Rice Boy. Ready to spot dodge the run up with the starry eye shot 2 here. Seals are set up. Able to spot dodge the Goisha to try and punish it. Jump in, empty out though. Too far for the Seals. Just trying to retreat it back though. Still under recovery time off the Star Area with to give that some sugar here. Anti-air pressure. Not able to get the full sequence out the Asmodeus, but still a good chunk of damage here. Standard frame trap. Reset it back with the medium Metera. Choosing to block it out this time. Tick throw. Late tech. Goisha able to come right back onto it though. Caught him out with the frame trap though. And with the Levgemitin, that's gonna be putting Rice Boy on set point.
Yes, it will.
Rice Boy has been on a tirade, tearing through this bracket, and he's looking like he's ready to bring it all the way back to winners and get his run back.
80 is in here. First strike's coming over for it with the Goisha and the heavy crooked. Full screen, punish on the great fall. Super jump out, closing the distance. And Spider's already walked back towards the corner. We'll see if he's going to be able to find a way out of here. Remaining patient. Approach out for anti-air, but too far away to get the Starry Sky Shot link. And now he's still stuck in this situation. In towards the corner. Rice Boy slowly encroaching, but he's been getting a good amount of trades over with these projectiles, like so with the seal proc. Already taking Rice Boy down to his life, and the jump in is going to be able to negate all of that. Corner pressure is started over with the standing back of the lights here. Empty jump forward and able to get the link in here. Lights onto it though. Whiff on the air, Starry. Rice Boy not ready for the whiff. Wanted to respect the projectile as we go back in towards the neutral. Great fall. Seals are procced up here. Has both of the starting sides run up. As Modi's beaten now with the 2M proc. Just choosing to cash out right into the Dead's Caress. Still getting the animation for the down.
All right, so yeah, signs of life. Spider not done yet.
I would say that one thing that Rice Boy is really good at, he has been very good at not pushing Senpai to the corner, just walking him slowly to the corner. And that has been very impressive.
It is very important to not get too impatient with Metera's approach. We see here, Seek's out for it though, not a safe jump with that Zephyr jump in. Notoria to beat him out.
I thought there was going to be a throw there.
You're cooking here, tries to go for the air throw for the air starting, not able to work out, but still keeping the court pressure. And then what a raw into here coming over with the great fall here. JL up goes for the strike off of the throw set up here. Flash in favor of Spyder, actually too low to the ground to get hit with the JM, gonna get stuffed over for it. Super jump out for it, too late on the anti-air. Zephyr JM into the auto combo, Death's Caress. Tied up.
Bam! Extra
to
innings.
Our final match. It all comes down to this: who's going to grand
Last
final?
game, last round. This is becoming a quick battle of endurance.
Yeah,
Sure
this-
is.
Very long set. Who sees going to be able to hold out and get the victory over on game 5 here. Anti-air out with the 5M for giving it out a bit more here. Had to respect the JM, wasn't ready to anti-air for a seal proc. Empty hop low here. Jumped in, coming in clutch, just trying to keep out the advantage over here. No catch over in the spot dodge, but we will get a catch over in the jump in. A bit of an awkward series with the multi-hits on the crooked. Follow up on Spyder to win out in the scramble overall. Back in towards the neutral. Pressure's on with the 5L and the butterflies caught over in the run-up. Double seal proc. And the Dense Caress will be enough to kill.
That's going to be
Final shot
close.
here.
It's gonna be close.
Putting onto a sliver. But still a bad situation as we see.
Ah.
Hot dodge caught too early.
And Senpai ready to shut Tlastra down and get his fight in the grand final.
They're going to be able to win over in the runback series in here. Give Daddy some sugar. Still negative over on that sequence here. Tries to force his turn back. The Spider ready with the check. Mostly gets out. Just looking for a chip off of the seal. Same thing off of the star here. Crossover. Allow him to get his fight in. Just using to be safe with the heavy Asmodeus cancel. Crossover to the other side. Caught out, but didn't get the closed medium. Unfortunately, spacing over with the crouch confirmed.
Good spacing on those mediums, though.
Yeah. As we see back in towards the neutral situation. Heavy crooked interrupting out the Great Fall. Same thing off of the Zephyr off with the Goetia variant. Pressing out to you to try and catch him out. Moving forward though, we see Rice Boy is doing well on the zoning out this time, hitting him with a whole lot of projectiles to keep up the life lead. Heavy crooked for a bit more chip, avoiding on the chip, but once again, Great Fall denied over with the Goetias. Zephyr JF. Now Spider's gonna have to look to play the aggression in here. Whiff on the 2H. Trade off for it. Still favors Spider. Able to keep the court pressure. Caught out of the 5H.
Some hits going on.
Into the rapid pulverize.
I hit the thing. That was full auto combo, so I don't think he's going to kill.
God, there's a lot of scaling going on here,
Yeah,
though.
shouldn't be enough to kill. Might have done a bit more if he just went straight into it from the closed normal. Giving Rice Boy another chance to keep it over for it, though. Respect to the Zephyr JH. Back in towards the close grade jump in. And then Hitberry JU beat out with the 2H.
That JU only made him a stationary target for her.
Yeah, that was... Oof.
In that scenario, he just had to sit air block, if anything. That JU definitely made it a lot easier for Metera to get that anti-air and close it out.
Goodness.
Yeah, very nice comeback coming over for Spider.
Yeah.
I just imagine Senpai just be like, haha, you're mine.
I've got you in my sights.
That's kind of spicy
soldier.
imagination you got going on there, Jen.
What?
Alright, fine, I won't be so... Fine, no more soldier. I've got you in my sights.
I've got you in my sight.
No one can escape my sights.
Hey, Widow.
Alright, fine, no more widow. Hi there.
Winston, are you serious? God, I hate it, dude. I don't know what's worse, the fact that I knew every single one of those, or the fact that you did every single one of those.
Oh, MBK put on the little black dress.
That special color coming over for
Funeral
him on winner's
colors.
side. We'll see for whose it's going to be as we go into set 1. Game 1, rocking out the Jita to go against the Metera here. A bit more calm over the store. Going for the strike off of the JL. Denied out of the UOH with the medium rising sword. Run up is denied just as much here with the Starry Shot. We're back in towards the full screen. One seal procced out. Second one procced out, but able to hop right over for it though. Gonna be getting out for both sides. Interrupt out with a great fall with the Reagan lays out. Pushed in towards the corner here. Trying to catch him out though. Anti-air and recovering over the seals. Not even get too much of that 2H hit, but still looking for the pressure in for forward play. Not able to catch it.
My God.
With it here. Eternal Sanity, only easy input, so not too much Oki off of the easy input here. No cancel off of the 5H as well. And we're back in towards the neutral as a result here. Rested dive called out with the Starry Shot here. 2 seals procced over for it. Meter still on deck for Spider as well, so one solid punish over on offense will be enough to do it for round 1. Anti-air for the empty jump with the 5M. Doubling up, wasn't ready to air block it, and stuffed out of the skies with the seal proc afterwards to seal the deal. Just right back over to battle 2 here, regularly for the Sun Star here. Walk back in towards the corner, but the 5M anti-air coming clutch. Spot dodge over on the Rested dive, not going to be able to take his turn back as a result though. Hard knockdown with the heavy rising sword here. Was a sequence. Jump in into the tick throw, hop out with the Zephyrs though, and we're already back in just from the one interaction. Rest to dive out once again, crossover, not gonna be able to work it for you. But all of a sudden, Spider back in towards the corner, hard knockdown with every rising sword sequence with the meter finally onto it. Charge on the overdrive surge, not sure if he's gonna get a chance to use it. But we see Sarah pressure out. Vorpal Blake only goes for the first repetition, run up throw, too far out to get it, and a whiff punch on Spider's end, able to get a bit more breather room back in towards the mid screen. One seal procced out, second one procced out, we're already back in towards the full screen. Meter on deck for both sides, and MBK is just chilling here, just slowly approaching, looking for an opportunity to stuff him out though. Missed out on the anti-air, no whiff punch off of that 2H. Reagan lay burned out for a lockdown over with the Starry side, too far out for the seal proc in here. Crossover out once again, clipped over with the low, but no full convert, and caught out trying to move off of the Vorpal Blade cancel.
I didn't even notice MBK was in that combo. Like seriously, I never saw it start, just suddenly dead body.
And we see first strikes going over to MBK with an anti-air on the Zephyr, keeping him locked down with the Reagan Lave. Overdrive surge as well. 2M check here, too far out off of the cancel to get the link. Has to respect the seal up. Double Zephyr to get out of the corner. Wasn't able to get the second seal proc. On MBK to get more rip pressure, and we're already walking back towards the other corner. Once again, same thing out with the anti-air, too far out for the heavy forward play. Unfortunate stuff over for MBK, giving the Spider another chance to weigh it out for it. Clipped over, too high for the ascendancy. Yes, it is. Small punish over with the 2L. Reset back over towards the neutral, but still has a turn out to work with. Full run out, dissipating on the rest of the dive though. Air to air in Spider's favor. Too far for to get the Great Fall cancel. I see he's fading out to get the one seal proc here. Crossover on the catch. Pushed out to the corner, and the Reagan Lave to finish it.
All right, hotly contested game 1, but MBK is going to keep the keep the title so far.
Clinching in game 1, and we're back to the lobby already for game 2. Taking a bit of a breather, or will we see the character swap?
Will it be Anre?
Yeah, I mean,
That's the only other character he can switch to, unless he has other pocket characters that we don't know about.
Secret Narmaya.
Secret avatar of Belial.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh, and MBK's bouncing back and forth between this and the chat, by the way.
We do see, just some small pleasantries. He goes back into the match. We see the swap over into the Uno here. Still looking at the older pressure with the 6-framer. Cancels with the Rakshasa. Has to be careful. Walk back. Doubling up. Still advantage over to Spiders, and as you see, the Runation is going to be able to clip out the early spot dodge. 5H out, Spiral Spear, Runation to give it the plus frame, still hopping right over for it though. Fleeing Spark actually able to hit it out for it though, and the UH catching the Vorpal Blade cancel. Mantra wheel off of it though. Here Rakshasa catching the approach forward with the 5H into the Astral Piercer off of the Spiral Spear. Run up for the Hail Mary, too slow on that 5H, goes for the tick overhead, and caught him out, trying to DP.
That whole ending was spaghetti, because there was a run-up DP that was blocked, no punish on it, and then everything else just didn't combo.
It was a borderline perfect as well.
Yeah, chip going for it. We see these UHs come out the whiff punish over with the 5H, this time going into the Peerless thrust with a knockdown. Not too much gain over for it though. Rakshasa catch him out trying to move. Rested dive charge interrupted over with it once again here. And we see these Rakshasas do dividends already back out to the low life. Anti-arrow with the Spiral Sphere. Bit more chip corner the Rakshasa. Can't take me any more of those here. Rested dive, spot dodge here. Clipped over with the run-up throw. And the Fleeing Spark still going to be able to anti-air the jump in. Trying to bait out that throw would have worked out if he was able to get the jump in normal in time. But alas,
wow.
Game 2 going to Spider.
Game 2 resolved much quicker than Game 1 as well.
And choosing to rock it out with the G. The Rakshasa coming in clutch to beat out the Regan late run up. Still able to get that block in time. 5M over for the anti-air. Still has to be careful with the approach in here. 5H with still able to recover in time to interrupt out with the 2Ls. Back and forth over for it though. Medium spiral spear over for the anti-air. Caught out trying to move over with the Rakshasa yet again. Already half of MBK's life gone and can't get in to force a single interaction. Tiny chip code over for it though. Let's be careful with him. Wave punish over the Rakshasa. Back into the full screen. Aggressive dodge to push on through. Trade out. Still in favor over for it. Mantra wheel love. Ready to take his turn back from it though. But an anti-air from the spiral sphere is going to be enough to catch him out. Rakshasa again right off a cooldown.
You know, funny enough, if you don't say Uno's name, you have to draw 2 cards.
God damn it.
This is true. Yeah, you're right.
Don't agree with him.
Please don't.
You know, it happens. When we see 5H coming in clutch for not able to get the wall bounce over with the peerless thrust here. Rakshasa able to trade out for it though. Jump, air, mantra, wheel to beat out that throw. Fleeing spark hit here. Plus on the way in the counter hit though. Clipped over with the peerless thrust low. Already see. Run up sweep. Had to go for a big play here. Pushing back from the corner. Caught out trying to move, but no link over with the close heavy. The layup. Able to beat out the fleeing spark. Just using to save it out for a whole sequence over with the Vorpal Blade and the Rising Sword. Just go for the Oki. Empty jump low off of it though. Has the Regan Late. Air on the Bastion. No whip push coming away. And no anti-air with the Spiral Spear. Still maintaining the lively. Spot dodge to avoid out the Rakshasa. Run up sweep. Now to work it out. Jump back. Trying to keep it up though. Anti-air DP coming off of the Mantra Wheel from the range. First sequence over for it. And another anti-air. This time coming over on MBK's end.
Yeah, that jump in was probably not warranted or wise.
Yeah, MBK. Just showing that he's ready once he's able to get stuff going on offense, but still gonna have to work it through from the neutral yet again on this round here. Jump it, anti-air with the closed medium, and still able to get the fear stuff off of the spiral spear. Regan Lave out, still has the Rakshasa zone with MBK, so remaining slow with the approach. Crossover, not falling for the 5H here. Jump back off of the Mantra Wheel. Tree knows it for another run of Medium Rising Sword, not able to work out for 5M up, half of his life gone. Less than 30 seconds in. Rakshasa for a bit more chip, doubling up for it though. MBK going over for the run up, able to stuff out the bud with the 5M. Full sequence out with the Rising Sword. Got the 2 hits, not able to get the full juggle. Just looking for the charge onto it though. Safe jump over with it. Extra lands. It's actually going to be able to connect to. Not able to get the safe jab. 5H hit here. Back into a wall bounce. Ending it out.
That could be death
Yes,
range.
we are.
Animation? It's not gonna be enough.
It's not gonna be enough.
No.
It's all about the wake up.
Will he
But
bait
here
the
comes
parry?
the
Will he go for the
rushdown.
strike throw? Caught out trying to move, but wasn't confident to hit. But off of that scramble, he's able to get the walk-up throw.
That was a close one.
MBK taking the lead, even after what looked like a very, just a very unfortunate character swap on his, his opponent's side.
Yeah, he's
Sticking
doing
with
that,
him though.
He's gonna have to rock it out for the rest of this first set. See if he can't bring it back for the reset. Even at the plus range of the Ruination, Rakshasa, we're back in towards the neutral. Caught out trying to move with it. Don't let Rest die from a safe distance. Crossover with punish off it with the 2M. Super jump forward here. Empty jump gonna get called out with the 5M once again. Ooh. Flash onto it though. Caught out and another counter confirm. This time with the Rakshasa here. Caught out trying to move off of the 5M. Astral Piercer. Doubling up, denied. Medium Rising Sword back in towards the mid screen. Class situation, Spider still winning out and again and beating out the crossover. No cancel into the normal. The Metera wheel, but catching the run up with the spiral spear.
Parents don't want you getting a piercing. Try selling them on an astral piercing.
I see. Ready to take it, but we see Rest of Time gonna get beaten out with the heavy Rakshasa. Ruination beating out the crossover as well. Really on for it though. Tries to force his way through with the 2U. Valley space though. MBK ready to get the punish over with the 2M. Reset it back. Full mash over in the Abari. Not able to get the full sequence, but able to get out with the runner spear. But still punishing the recovery on the landing here. No anti-air, but just doubling up once again. Really to work out this time here. 2H and a non-counter confirmed over into the heavy Mantra wheel. We got a hard knockdown and reset back in towards the neutral. Meter will be deck on both sides. Dude. Stage deja vu over with that situation. Regulate into the run up, getting stuffed over the Rakshasa, able to spot dodge the Ruination this time. Awkward hit with the 5H, but we see a sweep coming in clutch and able to get out the wall bouncing here. Auto combo just looking for the reset on hit. Another catch on the trying to attempt to move, and same thing over with the anti-air.
And that is going to close out.
That is
no matter
gonna
how much
close.
scaling.
Yep.
So much damage anyway.
Minimal damage will take care of that.
Yeah, MBK on match point now. Tournament points, as a
MBK
matter
on
of fact.
tournament
Point for MBK.
Alright, the do or die over on this game here. First strike's going over. Good start for him with the Rakshasa's rested die spot dodge, allowing him to get a bit more space because of it. Jump in, crushed over with the 5H. Rakshasa up, no catch over for it though. Letting the Vorpal Blade rock, willing to take out the wrist now. See, just trying to push out to the corner here. Third time's the charm, not able to work out for her. 5L up, air throw, one with spear denied here. Caught out trying to move, no cancel into anything, but able to catch him out of the fleeing spark. Good awareness over on the punishment. Who is that from a range? Gonna go for the full sequence. Not able to get a juggle off of that heavy rising sword hit. We see the overdrive set, caught him out,
this is
move with the meaty.
This is
and up to
it.
the eternal ascendancy, that's gonna be it.
Please let me know.
Congratulations to MBK.
Yeah, that was a
with
nice clean win.
Queen win over Senpai.
3-1.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Round of applause.
round of
Round of
applause.
applause.
DD.
Softly, softly, Soto.
Golf claps all around.
Golf claps.
Fortunately,
Well, yeah, that does make MBK your MSM GBVS PC Weekly number 70 victor.
That was a lot of abbreviation.
I think
So
we're
much.
using acronyms.
GBVS PC.
This ain't the
That's a lot.
1930s in the newspaper industry. I'm not getting paid by the letter.
True.
Oh. All right, let's finish out this bracket. See where we land. I can't believe just how many people showed up tonight. It's really nice.
Round and round we go.
We love our match.
Wow. MBK 1 MSM GBV.
That's the title of the headlines in the papers. MBK 1 MSM PC GBVS 70.
T-shirt.
Send
Yeah,
that
those are a
shit
lot
to
of
us,
letters.
guys.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I think I saw a number in there once.
It's like the entertainment trades. All right. Over to the final results we go. And yeah, MBK taking it all 5-0 tonight. Beating out SenpaiSpyder in the grand finals. Senpai with a 5-2 record here. Only lost to Whomst. Lost to Rice Boy, and then actually came back against him and took that set to go back into grands, and then lost to Coach, but very close sets, all of them. Talastra doing his level best this evening, now has to give up that special Belial color, unfortunately.
Hand it over.
Yep.
Unlucky.
Spauldo made some amazing moves tonight. 6-2 for 4th place. SlashGG also gave us a lot of surprises. 3-2 for 5th, tying with Kilo. Trying to ride Narmaya as far as he could tonight, and ended up 2-2 in 5th. Jukem with that Lancelot, man. Like,
Very scary.
just making just like, what? Who? How?
Very scary.
Chunko also doing a little better this week. Very nice. I believe that puts Chunko in top 8 here. Let's see.
Wow, yes. Chunko
Yeah.
top 8.
Way to go, Chunko. Doing it big in Guilty Gear and Grand Blue. Congratulations. Get you on Street Fighter. You'll be here for the 3-peat. We had Kimchi rocking that Soriz. Good stuff. We got to see the Mad World tonight. That's always one of my boxes to check. Tool we didn't get to see much of, but congrats on the 3-2 record. SethSeries, I don't know, just didn't happen for him tonight. We got Nickle in there. Nickle did a good job with Narmaya. Soul Robba we didn't see much of. Ceeds or Creeds if you're in the know.
If you're an assassin.
Yeah. or a shitty cover band for Pearl Jam.
True.
And then Bloo and Uber Cheesecake, we didn't get to see too much of, though Bloo had a nice fight against Nickle that we got on stream.
And Prada was at least on mic with us.
Yes, and Prada was also here.
I was just here, so I didn't get fined.
Yeah, exactly.
Then
let's talk about the real winners.
Up in 17th place despite not playing at all. Outpacing.
He is the highest.
I'm that guy, Brandon, Kast, Tricoro, Umbi, and
Prada. How did you lose so hard to Alrod, who wasn't even here?
Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna cope out. I'm just gonna cope out.
All right, fair enough.
Just give me my copium now, because that shit hurts. I got outplayed by someone who didn't even play.
Wow, Prada. Wow.
Jem, you didn't play either. Wow. Although I guess that would have been the winning move tonight, is just add Jem to the bracket and then she doesn't play.
You're right.
Comes out
I had difficult matches. Don't do
it. Who did you play? Let's take a quick look back at that.
He's about to fact check you right now.
Spauldo, who went insane, and then Tool.
There we go. Okay, So you lost to a dude who made it to, where did Spauldo end up? Top 8, top 6 actually. So yeah, no problem there. Actually, where did Spauldo? Yeah, Spauldo made it to lose. So Spauldo was top 4, so no shame in losing to a guy who's top 4. And then he went down here
and lost to
Tool, who won his next match, and then lost to Slash, who again was in top 8. So yeah, it's still not bad.
It was stacked against Prada. It was literally stacked against Prada.
I would have made it to top 8 had I had Prada's bracket.
Wonder why. Maybe a little more experience.
What do you mean? No, I don't. I'm a clown. Look at this shiny red nose I have.
Oh, shut your mouth.
Look at these giant shoes.
I know. Look at this flower. It squirts water.
I just pulled a pie out of my pants.
Didn't bracket, but I had school, so.
Oh, sure.
Sorry, Chip, I let you down.
Like, that's a valid excuse.
What, me?
Yeah, you.
I would have been in bracket, but I got.
You only judge Cryptic based on his Akuma matches.
Fair. You know what I say? 0-2 gang are the real heroes of the brackets.
Exactly.
Brackets are literally built on 0-2 gang.
Start making
the best gang.
Start making the Maturino payout go to bottom 3.
Oh,
I would love to see a tournament of people who actually try to lose.
Tell them, bring me my money.
You know, it'd be hard because who could lose better than me?
You don't know how hard I can throw.
Who could lose better than me?
At losing?
When it comes to losing, I'm the best.
I'm number 1. I mean, wait, no.
Number 1.
Can we do an April Fool's?
With that, that does sound like fun. Not gonna lie.
I'd have to figure out a way to engineer that, keep it fair somehow.
No timeout. You can't time out. All matches must be finished via life.
Yeah. God, if only there was a way to adjust life bars or damage like in old Soul Calibur games. Just turn the damage way down and turn the life bar way up.
Yeah.
Way up? Oh no!
Oh no!
Fortunately, there's only something like that in like the offline. I forget how the handicap works in offline since it's been so long, but I think it's just damage. But
yeah.
But also, I don't even know if you could set a time to infinite in like online matches even.
Nah.
Yeah.
There's plenty of features available at home that aren't available in online or even LAN situations, such as spectator mode in a goddamn 4-way arena battle game that I had to spend $350 on equipment to be able to do.
You know what's funny? You know what other game didn't have a spectator mode when it released? Street Fighter V, Marvel 3.
Yeah, but I mean, well, no, wait, they didn't have spectator mode?
Oh no, Marvel 3 didn't. Like, Ultimate had spectator. base one didn't. You just had to watch the two people clash at each other.
Right, but Street
and
Fighter
life
5
bars go
though.
down.
You're saying...
No, Street Fighter 5 didn't have a story mode. My bad.
Oh yeah,
That was my
it didn't
mistake.
it didn't really have like a true arcade mode.
Yeah, that too.
It had a story mode. It didn't have a true arcade mode.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could play that whole like, we have to save the genius hacker girl that Chun-Li was taking care of.
Oh yeah.
From
Whatever her
launching
name is
chess
that nobody
pieces
cares.
into the moon or some shit. I think I retold that pretty accurately.
Oh yeah, I didn't see anything wrong with that.
Nah, it's great.
Top tier.
But before we go, just want to remind everybody that we will not be back next week because we will be in Chicago for the aforementioned Frosty Faustings tournament. And we will be bringing you Gundam Mobile Boost on that evening. So, yeah, if you're out there and you've been watching the channel and you want to catch the side tournaments for that weekend, then follow us because we will be bringing them to you. We actually got even upgraded, so it's not just like a Sony cam and a folding table in a corner of the room. I might have a stage. People might have to endure a tripping hazard to get up and play and play games on my stream. It's crazy times.
Oh,
no. Dude, there's actually even going to be like an IRL like viewing area. They're going to hook up two 75-inch TVs. So people can like watch what's actually happening on screen. It's
that's dope.
That's
it's a
cool.
little intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
Chipmunk, I will say hi back. I'll do that for you because you're cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a tightly bundled event. Just to run through the games one last time so everybody can hear them. So like I said, we have Gundam Max Boost on Thursday night. Then, 12:30 a.m. Wait, no, that can't be right. Oh, maybe it is. Who knows?
Wait,
apparently
midnight?
right after that. Yeah, apparently right after. Oh, sorry, 9 p.m. start time is that. Maybe. Whatever. We've got Dengenki Boomko fighting Climax
Like
schedule.
my tournaments.
Street Fighter Alpha 2, first thing Friday morning, followed by Samurai Showdown 5 Special, The King of Fighters 2K2, Windjammers, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, Koihime Enbu Ryo Rai Rai, version 3, Melty Blood, the original, Toho, and that finishes out the day. Then, and those are all top 4s, by the way. Like, they're probably not going to see a lot of pool play on the channel, so it's all going to be just like these are your best guys. Let's go. Because then Saturday we've got Marvel Infinite, first thing of the day, followed by Killer Instinct, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, Dive Kick, Fantasy Strike 1v1s, Dead or Alive 6, and finishing out with Pokken. So that's all Saturday, and then Sunday we have TBA exhibitions, ridiculous tournaments. You know, last year we had that crazy, 2019, we had the crazy 22v22 Zerd Rev 2 tournament.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was hilarious, dude. Like, people were playing and then ducking out. Like they were playing up to the very last moment they could conceivably get to their airplane in time.
Wow.
And it was like, and there's like so many like, fuck, DQ me, I gotta go. Like, it was hilarious. We also had like there's a bevy of other stuff. We had like a Ultra Street Fighter 4 Final Four. We had Screen Lookers. We had Tipsy Towers.
Tiptoeing in my jaw.
No, it is.
we had Tipsy Towers. We had the Shovel Knight 4-player like combat game. Like, it was all over the place. So definitely consider Matchstick Melee for your Frosty Faustings side tournament needs, because I'm your only choice. All right, enough grandstanding. Thank you everybody for showing up tonight. Big thanks to Yokyun, Chunko, and Sean Roney for the follows. We also had Yuli34H followed us yesterday at some time, and AJ Smith DMC 1916. Although I think I already covered you. Never mind, it's fine. I'll say thank you again. Von Doom and Jukem both gave us raids tonight. Thank you so much. Pardon me. And of course, big shout outs to everybody in the chat for coming through and keeping things nice and lively. Dropping the knowledge, throwing the shade. Not, I would say like holding L's, but that's chat doesn't really do that. You guys are pretty good. You guys are pretty good at what you do. Even if what you do isn't very nice.
About what?
It's a Wolverine reference. Anyway, and of course, big thanks to the commentary squad this evening. Various and multi-talented they are. Cryptic Hints, of course.
And the man! No.
Oh my god. Stop it. He needs to be stopped.
The man who needs no outro. But yeah, Cryptic Hints. Prada Proud.
Mr. Prada Proud.
Yep. Gem Lethal.
Okay.
And of course, the one and only Spiral Hero Zed.
Always thank you for having me as well.
Of course. That's our tournament tonight. Nevir, hey, thanks for coming. Appreciate it. You all have a wonderful night, and we will catch you next week, but not for this. And by the way, I should mention that our Monday and Wednesday events are also canceled just for preparation's sake. I'll catch the VODs from this week again. Maybe leave a like or a nice comment over on the YouTube channel, which you can totally subscribe to for free. Yeah, I guess that'll have to do it for GBVS for the, I don't know, next week or so. Anywho, bedtime for all of us. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and we will
Go to bed.
Catch you soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.